Don't make me wait in vain. This is a song by a Brit and a Jamaican, and I don't sound like either of them, so I'm just gonna do it my own way, alright? So here we go. What? Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. What? It didn't take me long to fall in love with your mind. I won't even mention how your body is perfectly designed, so fine. And judging from your outlook on life, I knew this would be more than just one night. But now I'm ready for the next level, and you're telling me you need more time. No crime, nothing wrong with waiting a little bit. You know there is more to this than just hating it. But you only get a love like this once in a lifetime. This is our chance, I am missing it. My whole life I never felt like this. Just wanna roll with it, I don't wanna fight this. I ain't rushing you to make up your mind. Just wanna put some more quality in our time. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. I don't want you to think that I'm rushing you. I know you like to take your time. I'm already sold beyond the idea of you and I. Just tell me where I need to sign. 'Cause I've been searching for a while, girl, and I know what works for me. All I need to know is if this is what you want, girl. 'Cause I'm already where I need to be. So don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. You don't wanna rush and I don't wanna take my time. I'm putting everything on the line. They say that true love's hard to find. I'm ready now to make you mine. Don't make me wait, baby, now. Baby, now don't make me wait. I'm loving you. Don't make me wait, baby, now. Baby, now don't make me wait. I'm loving you. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Too long. Too long.
Yo, girl, you got strength inside. Fighting demons every day to let them reside. You're stronger than the bottle, more than you know. Through the darkness, watch your inner light grow. Keep your head up, don't let it pull you down. You're a queen, wear your sobriety crown. Every step forward, every battle you win. You're writing your story, let the new chapter begin. Ooh. When Every step forward, every battle you win. You're writing your story, let the new chapter begin. So stand tall, got girl in your own dark style. Face the world, sober with a fierce, proud smile. Every day's a victory, every moment's a chance to break free, live strong and forever advance. When the shadows call, don't let them in. You've got skies. It's time to break free. See the world through clear eyes. If your future's so bright, no need for the haze. Embrace the dawn, leave behind the dark days. Let the new chapter begin. Keep your head up, don't let it pull you down. You're a queen, wear your sobriety crown. Every step forward, every battle you win. You're writing your story, let the new chapter begin. Let the new chapter begin.
Good to see you're doing well, Tots.
And here we are.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
How you all doing tonight? And
Hey chat, how
thank
you
you,
doing?
Nacho,
Don't forget
as
to hit the
always.
like button, share the stream, and subscribe because we are less than 1K to the funny number.
That's
oh
right.
yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost to 69K subs. It's gonna
Tell your
gonna
parents.
We gotta have a celebratory stream when we reach that
Oh
number.
yeah, dude. I will hack your fucking YouTube to fucking make sure that we do. Because holy shit, 69? Hell yeah. Who wouldn't? Everybody needs to be here.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. We'll all suck and fuck each other, and there'll be cake. We'll have a grand old time.
Okay. So it's not just the title, it's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
no,
we're
that's
gonna
the
do
only way to
right
do
now?
a 69K subscriber party. You gotta suck and fuck.
All right. You heard it. Again, tell your parents. That was your assignment last week, guys. Who didn't tell your parents? Because I'm going to ban you. You're supposed to tell your parents about us. What kind of cake?
Yeah.
All of the cake.
Yeah, no, just share the iLadies show with your parents, your grandparents, your little sister, whatever.
No, I already said anything like that. Want the MILFs and the DILFs, please.
I know you didn't say anything like that. I said that. I'm telling them. Show it to your kids. We're an all ages. We're an all ages show.
Larry, I don't know what kind of bravado you've been drinking, but you wanna play? I'll play. Just kidding. Hello, Larry. Hello, everybody.
Wait, what? Larry, why you?
He just loves fucking picking on me, being an asshole towards my way. I've never done anything to him ever.
I mean, the problem is this feels like a challenge now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking.
I'm tempted to do it, but I won't, because I have principles. Right?
Yeah, that's the one and only reason that is being done.
And my main principle
tread
is
lightly.
my main principle is that I want more money, and Larry's a channel member, which means he's giving us money, so I won't ban him.
Actually, no, he was gifted that member.
All right, he's
I'm
out.
throwing you under the bus, Larry.
He's out.
Oh no.
Nah.
Uh-oh, something's up. So should I go back to? Oh, see what happened to this there just now?
What?
The screen flashed, or was it just on my side? This
Oh
whole
yeah,
Matrix
no,
bullshit. Ugh.
that's the chroma key.
Larry's like, I will respect your decision if you do, Katsu. But no, not me. Not me. He's you know what he is? He's a third grader that runs up to a cute girl that he likes and just pulls the hair, kicks her in the shin, and runs away and expects me to be his girlfriend. That's what he's doing.
Well, are you? You gonna be his girlfriend?
I'm everybody's girlfriend. God.
I say go for it. You only got one life. You know, y'all should get together. Have a sweet romance.
Oh yeah.
Go to
That's
fucking Tijuana or whatever.
I would only love him for his bird, though. He has an awesome cockatoo. And I'm talking about the actual bird. That's an actual cockatoo. Okay.
I'm gonna
Fuck
clip,
you guys that
I'm
have
gonna
this
clip,
mind.
I'm gonna clip that, but I'm gonna just cut off the last two syllables. I'm just gonna
Now you go
I'm gonna
for it.
throw the audio
Uh-huh.
in FL Studio and just cut it right there and then taper it off so it sounds like the word's actually ending, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, he has a great cock.
Cockatoo.
I would only love him
Is
for his
Hildy,
cock. He has a
thinking?
great cock.
Look, is Hildy thinking? Do you see that circle?
Listen for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, Hildy's brain is still loading. I know exactly what that is. Thank you, Anonymousi. Chroma D's nuts. You always drink at such inopportune times.
I really have to pee all the time. I'm always keeping hydrated. Ugh. At least it wasn't on my keyboard this time.
I forgot to. Okay. There, Hildy's done loading.
Okay,
That's
that
fixed.
was cool though. Just circle. Okay.
Today has just been a litany of technical difficulties. I was telling Dashie before the stream, I was trying to get my goddamn stream elements to work. Like I was testing the notifications, they were not popping up, and I was like fucking around with shit in OBS for 20 minutes before I realized that one of my computers wasn't connected to the internet. That's what kind of day it is for me.
Mm-hmm.
I smoked too much weed.
Today? Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I ran out of weed last night, like not quite, but I was like dangerously low on weed.
All right.
You know, like when you get down to like the last nug and you're like, fuck, I'm not gonna have anything, you know, by tomorrow afternoon. So I was gonna say this morning when I woke up, but I woke up at 4 o'clock. I woke up and I went to the weed store, and there's a certain strain of weed I normally get from these guys, and they didn't have it today.
No.
So I just asked dude who was working there. I was just like, hey, okay, you don't have that. Like, what would you recommend? And you know, he's like, oh, I got something for you. He goes in the back. He brings out a giant tub of weed. Beautiful. It's so beautiful to see that much weed all at once. Thank you, Captain Derp. Nothing says I love you like a pony jar. What's a pony jar? And how does it differ?
The jar.
Oh, that kind of jar. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I know exactly
That's
what
not.
you're talking
That's not
about.
what he pulled out. That's not what they pulled out from the back. Weed. Okay.
You sick fuck.
I had a question before you. Okay. After this.
Don't forget your intro, Katsu. Thank you, Blob. Yeah, I'm getting to it. You know, we'll probably do the intro about like halfway through the show. Something like that.
Blob, you got lucky. You got lucky, Blob. I'm surprised she's not like, don't tell me what to do. I'm not talking show. But real quick though, Katz, about the weed. You did tell them that you kind of are of a lightweight when it comes to that shit, because like.
Very much so.
Oof. Okay, good. Yeah. Oof.
Very much so.
Oh, I got something for you, and then you can't breathe.
I have been smoking marijuana since I was 15 years old, and for some reason I have never developed like a tolerance to it. You know, most people, like, the longer they smoke weed, like, the more they have to smoke to get high. That's just how most drugs work, but at least not that I've noticed. That's never happened to me. I've always been like, you know, 2 hits and quit. That's it. Hunter Plaisance, how you doing? Member for 18 months, thank you very much.
What's up?
I don't know if I've seen your name around for a while. I can't remember the last time I saw you, and maybe that's just me not remembering. But,
No, definitely name. Definitely been around. It's been a minute since they've been around, but woo.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Months. Damn.
yeah, no, I mean, I know who it is. I'm just saying I haven't seen you around in a while. But yeah, maybe that's just the weed. Anyway, so
Two hits,
yeah,
then quit. Yeah.
you know, this guy, he's like, here, check this shit out. And I smell it. And it smells delicious, of course. And I'm like, okay, yeah, here's $40. He gave, it was $40 for a quarter ounce. Can you believe that?
The fuck?
Back in the day, that wouldn't even get you an eighth. That's so much weed for so little money. Anyway, so I go home, and well, as I'm walking home, I realized I forgot to mention something to the guy, which is what I usually say to people when I buy weed is like, don't give me anything too strong, like give me something weak. And I realized I didn't say that, and so I'm like, this stuff might be dangerous. And so I get home, and I have a little bit of my old weed left, and I was like, I want to get high before the stream. I should probably just finish this off and fuck with the new stuff later. So of course I didn't do that. I packed like a really big bowl of the new weed, because like YOLO. I packed a really big bowl of the new weed and like fucking pack it, light it, clear it, and now I'm in outer space, and I don't really know what's going on. So just bear with me. I'm extremely high.
Okay. So she's gonna be really nice, apparently. Like Blop experienced.
Dangerously high.
Thank you.
Dank. Oh, nice.
Dank.
Wait,
Yeah,
and
no, I'm dangerously high. Anchovy.
Anchovy.
Where are you from, Miss Chovy? Never heard that surname before.
Sounds Russian.
Possibly.
So you are just in space. You're floating. You're just going with the flow. I see. HM
Yeah.
Artist, hello. Where you been? Missed your stop on Mars and then went to Jupiter instead. Yeah. No big deal. We're just hanging out anyway. We're just chilling out with our friends. That's about it. 69 coming soon. How many exactly from 69? Oh, it doesn't say. It just says 0.1. Okay.
I could check my YouTube studio.
It's up. I thought maybe it was like right there, but anyway.
Let's see. No, let's see. Let's see the exact number.
All right.
Right now we're sitting at 68,140 subscribers. So
Okay. We've got a lot of milks to get in
it's
here.
800. We need 860 more people.
Natalia, what does space look like? If you look in one of my ears, you'll just through. So that's what it looked like.
I don't know what anything looks like right now. My vision my vision keeps cutting out, and I just start seeing like the shit that's in my head.
Before the stream started, her arms were like a V. They were like a V, but like you can't even show it here. It won't pick up my arms. Backwards.
Yeah, no,
like they were behind her. It was fucking hilarious. I should have kept that actually.
I had right before the stream, I had an equipment malfunction, and both my arms were like impaled through my chest.
And they were going like, like what? Can't do both. Read my arms.
But you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when you're so fucked up that you stop like seeing the stuff that's in front of you. Like I am.
Of course.
I am struggling right now to look at chat and like read, because
All right.
if I don't concentrate hard enough, like I stop seeing what's in front of me, and I start and like my brain just starts making a movie for me, like in front of my eyes.
Yeah. All right. So we got to help Katsu and have Hildy read them out over here. So anything above $5 and give us money, basically what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Just it's an excuse for it to be more than $5. No. I was about to read it.
No, I mean the reason it's $5 is because if we do text to speech for like any amount, then people just spam like $1 donations, and it's constantly interrupting us, and then we can't even have like a meaningful conversation. So, that's if you wanna fuck up our flow, you gotta shell out a little bit.
Yeah, bring it in. So we got Uncle Russ over here with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I didn't think that Dark Elf's booty in plus size elf was too big. I think more anime girls should look like her. Too big of a booty? Said no one ever.
Wait,
Especially Cots.
did the Fat Elf anime finally come out?
I think so, right? It's that the
my
elf
God.
that is looking to lose weight. It was been out, I think.
Yeah, because
Been out for
I've known about the manga for many years. It was a very, very popular topic on 4chan because there's a lot of very big, sweaty girls, and like Hildy over here. You know,
Is
4chan.
she sweaty? I didn't know she was sweaty.
Oh God, yeah. No, 4chan loves big sweaty girls, but who doesn't,
All right.
right? Anyway, I know about the manga for many years, but recently I heard they were doing an anime of it, and I'm just curious as to
Elf-san something. I saw the first episode. It was adorable. It was cute.
Oh,
that's
so
it though.
So it is. It's out. Yeah,
Yep.
no, okay, it says currently airing on my anime. Oh my God. I've been checked out, guys. This is something I've
even
been
now.
waiting. This is something I've been waiting for fucking ever, and I just fucking missed it happening. Thank God. Thank you to Uncle Russ for mentioning that.
Hey chat, if you want to financially support the streams and interrupt Katsu, there is a link to the stream elements in the description below where Hildy will read donos of 5 or more.
Nacho,
It's true.
I see you're doing your job. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Nacho. Jesus Christ. Cat and dirt.
Watashi no Hobakura Futo wa unagi de ipai des tomorikoshi take de hamitsu, wo hanashite I kanai no ha nays des ka mimi ga osugiru.
It's the worst Google Translate ever. That doesn't even go. And I can't believe I knew that. I'm such a weeb.
What the fuck did that? What the fuck did that say?
Talking about the elf lady, the elf girl. That they want. Okay, you know what? Captain Derp. God damn it. Hold up. Can't even go back. I can't find out what it is.
See, I don't know how you understand that shit, right? Because
Watch enough anime, right?
no, but I watch a ton of anime. But here's the thing: like I don't pick up languages like that.
No?
I can't pick it up just from
Science
listening.
Doche is a national treasure. Elf-san wa Yasserenai was a blessing from the thickness gods.
The thickness gods. Amen. Biggie Fetterman?
Yeah, no, I've been waiting for this anime for like half a year. I'm so glad it's finally airing. That's the first thing I want to do after this stream is go start watching that shit. But yeah, no, I don't pick up languages by listening to
Good,
shit
that's
like that. It does
totally-
it's just noises to me. I have to like, because you know, I know a little Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I speak really bad French, but
All right.
the way I learned that shit was by studying it, you know, by like reading textbooks and
Yeah.
and reading the words and then hearing them, figuring out how to pronounce them, taking notes. You know, I don't learn by listening. I have to have a book in front of me. I have to see.
So weird. I'm the complete opposite as you. That's why I think in one of these streams I was bitching so hard about the way that we learn in the school system. I'll tell you about this after Nacho here.
And if you want something physical with your support, there is also a link to a merch shop where you can buy shirts, sweaters, tank tops, cups, and mugs with their mugs on them.
Thank you once again, Nacho. That is very true. Exactly what he
Nacho, you
said.
are so
If you know, if you'd like a shirt with the beautiful faces on it, there's a nice shirt with like there's little chibi versions of us on there. You know, one on each titty, and you can get that down in the description with the merch link.
Just found your stuff, Katsu, and you're the funniest VTuber I know of.
I know.
You're my new OSHI. Keep up the great work. Thoughts on Spice and Wolf?
Thoughts on Spice and Wolf? None. Never seen it. I'm sorry.
Seen
there.
it?
No, sorry to disappoint you there. But yeah, you know, I am the funniest VTuber in existence. It's beyond debate, and thank you for recognizing that. You have good taste.
Like you've been led to the proper destination. You are now done with life. You've got the tier, the top. You're at a peak now that you've been here with Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Dude,
Congrats.
yeah, if this is the peak of your life, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're in trouble because it doesn't get better than this, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
So saying that it's the absolute opposite. I learn through talking, through listening, through being thrown into it, like hands-on. Where books, no thanks. Like and that's why one of these streams, you and I were like really complaining about the United States school system or what have you, and how the SATs are only based on like one way of learning, and that sucks. I'm just bitching at this point, but yeah, no, we're the opposite when it comes to learning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how I would approach learning Japanese, right? Because like, you know, with English, French, and Spanish, it's all basically the same shit. It's all derived from Latin, right? So if you know one of them, you know, if I know one of those languages, I can read another and immediately just start seeing words that I know.
Yeah.
Like I know, you know, I can see like the Latin roots of the words and how, you know, they forked off at some point. But yeah, well, that's not even that funny.
No, fork off.
Yeah, hey, fork off.
Tenedor off.
No, but I can see how the word the written language structure is so closely related. Like you know, like French and Spanish are so close to each other. I know Italian is like much closer to Spanish, but even like French and Spanish, you know, is like both Romance languages or whatever. If you know one, it's very easy to absorb the other, and the way I do that is by reading it. When people like speak it, it's just noises to me. I've been watching anime my whole life, and it's still just every once in a while I can pick out a word or a phrase here or there, but it's just noises.
You know, it's repetitive, like for me when I hear the same word, and also like I'm reading at the same time again for years now, and I just accept. That's why I never say, "Oh, I know a little bit of Japanese." No, I know how to speak anime because they're very different.
Yeah, you speak weeable.
Weeable, yeah.
All right, time to hit the vape.
Kanji. You were saying about like the Romance languages. If you speak like Spanish, I speak Spanish, but
For Tonkatsu Sinclair.
it's easy to at least recognize by reading for me.
Been
not
thinking
hearing
about
it.
game shows. Got any favorites? A personal favorite is Supermarket Sweep, just cause of the goofiness of watching people zoom around the aisles.
Game
Oh,
shows.
my,
Right is always good.
my favorite game show is a little indie production.
For Tonkatsu Sinclair.
We got DJ
If you
Stein.
LKE big girls, check out Chieri no Koi WA 8 meters.
All right, what are them?
Is that an anime? Is it a manga? Anyway, what?
Blob was saying about game shows.
Oh yeah, game shows. My favorite game show is a little indie production that is done every once in a while by a man named Mumkey Jones. You guys know Mumkey Jones? I love Mumkey Jones. It's a goddamn absolute travesty what YouTube did to him, but he's still around. And every once in a while he does this little game show called The Wheel of Punishment. And
Okay.
it's just him and his friends, and they've got a wheel like on Wheel of
punishment.
Fortune that you spin, and on it are just a bunch of, you know, horrible things.
Like Jackass.
Like what?
Like Jackass
sort of, but it's more, you know, autistic shit, right?
Examples?
Like there was one where the well, yeah, no, the guy had to put on you like if you landed this one particular thing, you had to put on a pickle costume and go into a McDonald's and do the pickle routine, you know, like I'm pickle and then fall on the floor and act like you're having a seizure and then run out of the McDonald's. And two people rolled this shit in one episode. So they went to the same McDonald's twice in one night. You know, it was two different guys. First guy did it and the second guy did it. So they pickle read the same McDonald's twice in one night. It destroyed me. It was one of those things where I was laughing so hard, like I almost needed to go to the hospital.
We're not going to be able to see that anymore. They removed it.
No, that's up, I believe. But
Okay.
like all his old work, his old channel, that's gone as far as I know.
Oh. What am I reading here? Press your luck. Does anybody know what Katsu's talking about? DJ Stymie, there's actually a DJ Pickle. They have a chrome pickle helmet. Alright.
Jack of all trades says they do Wheel of Cursed Meals now. Oh, yeah, I think I seen that. I think I seen like a couple episodes of that.
God. Okay.
Where they just have to
wasn't
eat
sure-
like horrendous shit.
Wasn't sure what the fuck you were saying. I thought you said cursed needles, but then I looked at it. Thank God.
Needles.
Holy shit! I'm like, where are they sticking those needles? But okay, okay, that's a lot better.
Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about before that?
I'm talking about Monkey Jones and games and languages,
Oh yeah, languages.
intros, and
Oh, yeah,
I love how you guys are
I-
having conversations with each other. By the way, guys, I that warms my heart. Good job.
Oh
Making
yeah,
friends,
and big elf girls. Thank you, DJ Stymie.
big elf girls. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, there's nothing better than big sweaty elf girls.
Yeah. Oh my God, MXC. MXC is awesome. I fucking gargled. That's how awesome that show is. MXC is hilarious. Do you know anything about MXC?
I don't know.
Cats?
I do not.
Maybe once I describe it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I think it's Japanese, and they they dub over it too. Like they do these like stupid obstacle courses. They like fall on their faces, and then there's this captain. Oh my God, we gotta watch that. There's gotta be like clips online we can show Katsu if she hasn't seen it. I know you must have. I'm sure once you've seen it, you'll be like, oh, this shit. Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no, and fucking
It's not
hilarious.
ringing any
It's
bells.
hilarious. It's a Japanese game show that gets dubbed over by with silly English. Right before they're about to do the obstacle, they yell something and they sky punch. They're like, I don't know, give me something that they yell at. Guys, what's one of the things they yell at? It's like I finally took my. I finally took that STD test and punches like sky punches, and then they go do the obstacle course. It's ridiculous. Has nothing to do with it, and they just keep going.
Hey, look, we got Sean. All work and no play makes Sean a dull boy. All work and no play makes Sean a dull boy.
All right. It makes it repetitive, boy, too.
It looks like homeboy's about to crack.
Yeah.
He's
Whoa.
about to pick up an axe and go murder his roommate. Sean, I hope you're doing all right. Was I like a cry for help right there?
I don't know. Are you like rocking while you're saying that? No.
Yeah.
All work and no play for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you're okay, Sean. Oh yeah, we had another donation earlier. It was a $1 that I didn't read. Oh yeah, it was this one.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Forget Netflix and chill. Sympho gear and smoke. I wonder who that is. Wonder who that is. Got no idea. You are the
Guy
most.
LaDouche.
You are the most tenacious motherfucker I have ever met in my life, besides myself.
Someone else. There was someone else that wasn't that same person, by the way, that would still do that once in a while.
Oh, really?
So it's like 1.5 people, yeah.
I figured it was
I don't
not
remember who it
so. If it's mentioned in Sympho gear, then I figure it's got to be Nozzle, right?
Right, but then there was somebody else that kept mentioning it too. Oh, so Spike TV did the dubbing on that show? Oh, get the fuck out. Okay. Sage Raven. I really want to show you. I know that you know this game. I gotta pull something up. Are we having brownouts? Gotta pay the bill. Gotta pay electric bill. Oh no. Did you pay it today?
No,
It's my house. Did I pay it? Oh no, I'm running out of money.
I had my brownout this morning, right after I got out.
Why am I still thinking about it? Let it stop. Make it stop. Oh no.
Oh. That one
On
hit
account of your
way,
cloaca.
that hit
You
way
talked.
harder than I thought it was gonna. You found that way funnier than I ever imagined you would.
Yeah, because you got me. You surprised like out of nowhere.
No, the reason that it's happened is because of your stupid shirt. Your stupid blue shirt, which is gray. No.
Why?
Why
Is it stupid? It's an intellectual, okay? Actually, it's really smart. It
No,
deserves its own.
Because the color of your shirt is like almost the same hue as your chroma key. It's just your
I know.
chroma key background is darker, but they're basically the same hue. So I had to in order to get that chroma key to work, I had to put the fucking thresholds so close together just to get your shirt. I couldn't get the color on it, but at least get it to be opaque, right? I had to put the threshold so close
Insult
together.
the intelligence of my shirt.
Whenever the bandwidth drops and your background gets pixelated, we get these weird artifacts.
There's a joke in there. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what you just said. Damn it. There is a joke in there.
For Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Did you understand anything I just?
I did, yeah. But the
Right you
bandwidth
are,
drops.
Ken.
And
Thank you, DJ Steiny.
right, you walk in. Yes, that is something they say in MXC. Ugh. Fuck.
I'm so stoned.
You are. We can go back to just the regular setup if it does the brownouts. I had my brownout this morning. Gross.
Hey, you set that one up. All I had to do was knock it down.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I guess.
You said brownout. That's like leaving your glass right on the edge of the counter, and then when someone knocks it over, you get mad about it.
So you're just the big pussy that just hits everything.
Excuse
over.
me?
Ginormous vagina is what I called you. Yeah.
Why are you insulting me? Why are you attacking me like this?
I'm comparing. You insulted the intelligence of my shirt. My shirt went to Harvard.
Who was wearing it?
Spanish is fun. Cuando
That's a meaning.
cuentas cuentos cuenta cuentos cuentos cuentas was tagged this in Discord and couldn't stop laughing. Gotta go back to work. We'll try to listen in.
Thank you, Nacho.
Yes, Nacho. Or just show us to your manager And your manager will be like, what are you doing here? Keep watching. They're that good. And we'll still pay you. That's what your manager will say.
Yeah,
Hi, manager.
it'll go exactly like that. I hope you have a good boss. You know,
Yeah.
everyone out there, you know, works a 9 to 5 and actually keeps this country running instead of just sitting in front of a screen acting like a clown. I hope you all have good bosses. Because, Dash, you ever had a shitty boss?
Yeah, I think a lot of us have, yes.
Like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to work at back before the tentacle wrangling days. The second job I ever had was I worked at a call center doing like tech support shit. And oh my God, my boss was just the biggest asshole I ever met in my life. He was an ex-cop who had gotten like removed from the force for unknown reasons, and he was just an absolute dick to everyone. And like, if you were new, like when I was new, like the first year I worked there, he would just come around to your desk and like take all his fucking anger out on you.
Jeez. Oh, no, thank you. Yeah.
You know, it's
Get
like,
laid already or something. Jesus.
He was one of those guys where, like, if you made a mistake, you know, it wasn't a mistake. It's something you did on purpose to piss him off. You know?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, boy, you forgot to notate this last call you did. Why'd you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, well, it was just so quick. We just, you know, unplugged the machine, plugged it back in. It worked.
Mm-hmm.
I was done within 30 seconds. He was like, no. Why didn't you notate the call? I just didn't think it was necessary. Why? You know that type of person. They just they don't listen to your explanation. They just keep treating it like you're purposely trying to fuck with them.
They're not really interested in the answer. They just want you to start talking back to them, even though they asked you a question. But then it's like, why are you answering me? Bitch, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, he was awful. He was this big fat bastard. He looked like an ugly hentai bastard.
Ah, okay.
Like
With eyes.
exactly like one of those dudes. You know, like
Sweaty?
yeah, just like
Gross.
big sweaty. Like imagine if you took an ugly hentai bastard and you like stuffed him into a casual suit, you know, with like a blazer and shit.
Yeah.
And like you can see on the front of the shirt the buttons are like stretching. They're about to pop off. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
these
It's like the one button's telling the other button, tell my mom I love her. Okay, no, you're not going anywhere. You hang on, damn it. Yeah, like that.
yeah, no, this was like a shirt that fit him 5 years ago. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he would just come around with his fucking rage and his jowls, you know, and just be
Oh,
like,
jowl.
what are you
Do that
doing?
again.
But yeah, then finally, after like, I don't know, like a year, maybe like 9 months, they hired a new person, and then I was like off the hook. You know, I was off the hook, and he would like torture that guy.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I was like on oxycodone the entire time, so it really didn't faze me. But yeah, then he got fired for punching someone in the face.
Really?
Yeah, he assaulted a guy in the office.
Dude. Really?
He was a
wow.
psycho. He was a psycho.
Actually punching someone. Okay. Damn.
And then, see, here's the thing. Once that motherfucker was gone, the whole call center, like, operated way better. Because this other guy took over this Mexican dude who was like the second in command, he took over and he was just kind of like a chill stoner, you know? And like, just all the fucking tension. I mean, it was a tense place because we always had like 20 calls in queue, you know, way understaffed, all of that. But all of that tension that fucking guy brought to the place just evaporated and everybody was way more efficient.
It was like everybody's walking on eggshells. It's like a hostile almost environment to work in.
It was a very hostile environment.
I'm surprised it took like an actual physical attack for somebody to, for them to get rid of him. Oh.
Yeah, he was just an awful guy. Always like storming through the office, you know, like, you know, someone walks like they're mad.
I thought you were going to mention that one job that you had that a keg fell on you. I thought that was like a bad boss that they were like, shake it off. In fact, after you shake it off, clean up all the glass.
Oh, no, that wasn't a bad boss.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first job, working at the brewery. And my I felt the complete opposite about my boss there. I felt sorry for it, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he was like this old hippie, you know. You could my boss. He was an old hippie, you know, beard, ponytail, band T-shirt. Even though he's like 60 years old or whatever, and like all the people who worked there, because I worked in the bottling department of this brewery, and nobody wants to work in bottling. It is a brutal fucking job, like in terms of the physical demands, and. So everyone working there, they were all a bunch of scoundrels, you know, all a bunch of wackos. Everybody was on drugs. Like we used to do snuff. You know what snuff is?
Like coke, like
no, it's well, there was that too, but snuff is like powdered tobacco.
Oh.
It's powdered tobacco that you snort.
How do you whoa.
You snort it. Right? And let me tell you, I just smoked cigarettes. You know.
Yeah.
You get a hit of that shit and it wallops you in the noggin.
Like,
because, you know,
it makes you hyper?
If you've been a long time cigarette smoker and you're used to it, like, what you don't remember is nicotine is a stimulant. You know, it's
right.
A very strong stimulant. And when you get a hit of it like that, just powdered tobacco directly into your fucking sinuses, you're fucking buzzing. Right?
Okay.
And
so it's still like hyper. You're still running around like
imagine you drank like 6 cups of coffee.
Like that? Okay.
Jesus. Yeah. All right. And then what we would do is we would get cocaine and mix it in with the snuff.
Oh, right.
And snort that. So we were all blasted out of our minds.
Yeah, a little bit. Jesus.
And it made us fast. It made us fast. It worked. Because if you work on like a bottling line in a little indie brewery like that, you gotta be fucking fast because there's always something going wrong. You know, like there was this one time, and I'm getting to the forklift driver because that's what started this conversation. And that guy was a fucking moron. He was always drunk. He was always fucking drunk on the job, and he put everyone else in danger. One time, this asshole loaded a pallet of bottles. It's like 1,000 bottles, right? Onto the bottling machine. And he put it on there crooked. And then there's this thing that's supposed to come down and grab the pallet, right? And lift it up into the bottling machine. But it was crooked. So what was going to happen, because I seen this before, is the thing was going to come down and just knock down the entire pallet of bottles. It's all going to shatter on the floor underneath the machine, and then I'm going to have to crawl under there and fucking sweep all the shit up with no safety gear. whatsoever.
Right.
They didn't provide safety gear. I had a leather jacket. That was my safety gear. It just, prevented me from getting glass in my elbows and shit. Didn't prevent me from getting glass in my eyes. You ever had glass in your eyes? That fucking sucks.
No.
But anyway, I saw this was about to happen, but I was coked out of my mind. It was like halfway across, halfway across the warehouse where all this shit was set up, but I saw it was about to happen, and so I'm coked out of my mind, so I just leap over the fucking bottling line and sprint across the room, and I hit the fucking kill switch on the machine and stop it before
shit.
this thing can come down. And
Okay.
I was like the hero. I was the hero of the factory that day.
Fucking A, yeah. All right.
I'm Tonkatsu Sinclair, savior of bottles.
That's what got you ready for like the tentacle wrangling running around this, like, slap.
Yeah,
Nice.
no. Yeah, you don't think of working in a brewery as being like a physically demanding job, but it really is.
I would think it would be physically because you're carrying boxes and stuff, not because you're
Well,
going through an obstacle course to press the stop button. Yeah.
Well, the entire place was just shoddily run, right? In like a well constructed brewery, shit like this wouldn't happen. You wouldn't have a drunk forklift driver. But the problem was they had a bar there. They had an employees only bar, so you could just drink all fucking day. Right?
That makes no sense.
And dudes were like just pulling beers off the line and like cracking them open and downing them.
Where's OSHA? What's going on here?
I know. Dude, if OSHA had ever showed up there,
Yeah.
it would have been over. It would have been over. People would have gone to jail. Like, I shit you not. People would have gone to jail. But
I believe it.
We were all just buzzed and drunk out of our minds. And, most of us could hold it together because we were on coke, right? Because if you're on coke, it doesn't matter how drunk you are. You can just function. I don't know why that is, but it is. But
It's like you walk in, ready to work with your your mug of coffee, and you're like, okay, you punch in. Okay, here's your little baggie, here's your mirror. Go in the bathroom. Okay, now you're ready to work. What the fuck?
No, it
requirement.
It wasn't in a baggie. It came in a tin. Like,
you know what I'm saying, Liv? But what I'm saying is, like, it's a requirement to work there in order for you to like be active. So,
yeah, I know, but I'm trying to paint a picture, right? I'm telling a story from a period in my life that was very long ago, and I'm trying to paint a picture. The snuff. It came in like a little jar, like the good stuff. It was German.
I have never heard of snuff ever. I know. Shocker, I don't hear about things. This is literally I heard snuff. I know that it went up your nose. I didn't know that it was tobacco.
Yeah, it's tobacco. Sean says, Katsu tastes like cola, sweet, sweet sugar cola. When I took a sip from her lips, she sent me on a trip. She keeps me up at night, and that's all because she kicks. What are you,
That's a
fucking...
song?
You rapping
Is that,
there?
is that an actual song or what?
You serenading me with the few lyrics. I'm flattered.
Well,
I'm
Who
flattered.
wants to drink in? Wants to like enjoy you.
Thank you very much, Sean.
What's
Captain.
snus? You guys are saying snus.
Yeah, it's
What's that?
snus, whatever. In America, we call it snuff, all right? We call it snuff. Over in Europe, yeah, on the tin it would say snus, S-N-U-S. But, yeah, very snus.
Very snus.
But over here in America, we call that shit snuff.
Okay, I never heard that.
But anyway, getting back to the forklift driver, this guy didn't do coke, so he was just hammered, right? And he could barely function, and he was always fucking shit up. He was always fucking shit up, and like almost killing people. He almost killed me twice. Well, no. He almost killed me once. He almost severely injured me another time.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember which one happened, because he would just like doze off on the forklift, while he was driving it. So one time he had a pallet on the forklift, and there were like 4 kegs on it. Fortunately, they were empty.
But still heavy as fuck.
They were empty kegs. So, you know, that's about like, I don't know, an empty keg, like 30 pounds of steel, something like that. I don't know exactly, but it's, you know, something like 30 pounds of steel. Now, a full keg, that weighs as much as like a human being, at least. If it's full of beer, probably more. But he had these 4 kegs on this pallet on his fucking forklift, and they weren't secured. You know, when you move something around like that, you're supposed to wrap a band around it and fucking secure it. He didn't fucking secure it, so he was just driving this forklift around with these loose kegs. He stops suddenly right behind me. One of these things falls off of the pallet and hits me in the fucking head. Like,
Dude.
back of
30 pounds on your noggin. That's fucked.
It hit me in the back of the head and then like bounced off my shoulder. It almost fucking knocked me down. And, you know, I was fine, but I was just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's
Could have gotten a conclusion.
If that keg had been full, I would be in like critical condition right now. I could be dead if that keg had been full. Fortunately, it was empty, and I just sat down for a minute and like shrugged it off.
Okay.
And then there was this other time where I was, God, I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but I was like, what the fuck was I? I was like hanging something on a wall. I can't remember. All I remember is I was right up against the wall. And like this dumb motherfucker dozed off at the forklift and drove into me from behind.
Jesus.
He got me from behind both times. And the tine, you know, the prong of the forklift hit me in the leg and pinned my leg against the wall, and I could feel the bone flexing like my femur was about to break, and I screamed, and that woke this motherfucker up, and he hit the brakes on the forklift, and then he had to back it up, you know, so I could get it. He almost broke my fucking leg.
I don't remember this story, but holy shit. Oh my god. And this is somebody that, like, is a habitual fucker-upper?
Yeah, no, he was, like, the guy was completely out of control. He was always drunk. You could tell he had, like, a problem with food because he weighed, like, 400 pounds. That's why he drove the forklift, because he couldn't fucking move. You know, the rest of us, we were like a bunch of young bucks. You know, this guy was old and fat, and he drove the forklift, and he was always hammered. But anyway, this is going back to the beginning of the story. This is why I felt sorry for my boss, right?
Okay.
Because he had to deal with all these people, all these coked up lunatics and this drunk forklift driver. And like, you might be thinking, well, why didn't he just fire them and hire new people? Because these are the only kind of people who want to work on a fucking bottling line.
All right.
These
was it minimum wage or something?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was, I was getting like $8 an hour.
Yeah, okay.
You know, only a bunch of drug addicts and fuck ups are gonna, you know, drive to a warehouse at 6 a.m. and crawl through broken glass for $8 an hour.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, all this shit I'm talking about, none of this was even my job. I just worked, my actual job was I worked on the end of the bottling line, and my job was to take the cases of beer that rolled off the bottling line, pack them on pallets, wrap them up, and then have the forklift guy, you know, come over, grab the pallet, and, you know, take them off the shipping. And a case of beer, I don't know how much. They were 24 pack cases of beer, glass bottles, I'd say each one weighed around like 25 pounds. Somewhere in that vicinity. I don't know, 20, maybe 20 pounds. Right? And lifting 20 pounds is nothing. That's easy. But when you're doing it 2,000 times a day,
again. Yeah.
you know, you're just doing that for 8 hours straight. It's brutal on your body. It's like doing like a low weight, you know, super high rep
Yeah.
lifting workout for fucking 8 hours a day, 8.5 hours a day, and then dealing with all the other bullshit, running across the fucking place to stop the machine before all the bottles break. It was a very physically demanding job. Got me in great shape.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, when I started that job, I was coming off of college. You know, I'd been eating burgers and just drinking beer for like 2 years or whatever. And then I got this job.
You lost it in a week. You lost all that weight in a week.
I was an athlete by the time I quit working there.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Anyway, yeah, that's the story of my first job. I don't even know how we got onto that subject. Oh yeah, because I felt bad for my boss.
So you couldn't fire him because nobody wanted to work in. So that's why he just took everybody's shit because nobody wanted to work like that. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
This sim for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Cats, you should do the intro too.
Oh yeah. Today I've been feeling overworked and haven't slept in 3 or 4 days. I'm about to pass out any min. Dash.
Everybody, be quiet. He's sleeping now. Oh, good night.
You could have fooled me. Except how'd you send? How'd you send the thing?
Stop
if
looking
you were
into it.
asleep?
Someone. Let him.
Also, why'd you type the dash?
Let him.
It's like, oh God, I'm passing out. I'm not going to be able to get through this word. I just can't do the last 3 letters.
I get you,
dash.
Sean. Let it go. Let it go. Poor Sean. Ah, so melodious.
I know. I have a beautiful singing voice.
Indeed. Oh. If you have a good story to tell and you can convince us, maybe we'll put you on the line here, have you be on the show. Do you guys have a good story? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. We, you know, if any of y'all want to jump on stream with us, we were thinking of doing another little call-in thing tonight.
Yeah, nothing super official. Just if you seem cool and you have a good story, let us know.
But anyway, as you were saying, the intro.
Yeah.
The intro. We got it. gotta do the intro.
2 hours later.
This sim for Tonkatsu
Alex!
Love you guys. Have a wonderful stream. I'm stuck working, but I'm so glad to see you on. Missed you. Hope you're doing well. Purple heart, black heart, purple heart. Fucking love you guys.
Oh, love
Throwing
you.
kisses grin.
I love how it pronounces the emojis. Purple heart, black heart, purple heart. Good to see you too, Alex. I was actually just thinking about you the other day. You know, because I'm a nerd, and I was like thinking about Warhammer and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, right, I know this chick who runs like a game shop.
Yeah, Alex, that's another thing. You like own the place, so like, so you could set your own hours.
I'm stuck working. I'm stuck working at this
No
business
excuses.
that I own.
No, I'm glad that you're busy though. That's good. That's a good thing. You know. So yeah, interrupt.
Oh yeah, the intro. Hold on, I gotta get my vape.
Oh no! All right. You're looking to get interrupted. You are looking for it. I know it. Me, 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 me.
What is that?
I don't know.
Anyway, welcome all to the motherfucking iLadies show. I am Hype, and with me as always is my lovely co-host, Dashie Renee Lee.
Relay. You are so high, bro.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get through it. I'm just
Relay.
like LN.
It's a French spelling.
Those are basically the same, right? It's just two lines in different shapes.
That's all it is. Beautiful. Doing good. Doing great. I thought you were going to say something. You're high and I'm long, so.
Yeah, with me as always, my lovely co-host, Long.
Long.
Listen for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Anonymous, thank you very much for the stream.
Sorry,
Anonymous.
I'm late, ladies. Looking good as ever. I used to work truck unload at Target. It was also a physically brutal job.
Yeah,
Kudos.
that sounds like shit. How much they pay you?
Anything where you have to move boxes around and stuff, especially for years, and then find out you have a back problem, and then you don't get any like workers' comp or anything. That upsets me. But like, hope you got out of there.
But yeah, I mean that job. Fortunately, I didn't Fortunately, I didn't hurt my back or anything. That job actually got me in shape. It was a net positive at the end, other than getting fucking broken glass in my eyes.
Right. Anyway, so I had a question. I don't even know if it happened yet. Did the Tyson fight happen yet?
I don't know.
Tyson, guys, do you guys know if the Tyson and Jake Paul?
Oh wait, it was delayed. Last I heard, it was delayed because Mike Tyson he had a stomach ulcer. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did not know this. Oh, when was it supposed to be? Do you guys know about that?
It was supposed to be like a while ago.
All right. So like it should be coming up anytime soon.
November 15th is currently.
Oh.
My arm's going through my tit there. November 15th. It says on the Wikipedia, anyway, is the currently scheduled date.
Yeah.
Ruffy Snooch says, all I know is the hype died. Yeah, it kind of has. Like, I was ready for this shit, and now I haven't even thought about it in like a couple months.
Do you think it was like postponed like on purpose? You think he really does have like stomach things, or they're just playing us?
No.
Yeah.
I think Mike Tyson's kind of an old man. He's Mike Tyson, but he's old, and like that's what happens when you get old. You get health problems.
I thought he's an athlete though. It's different. How old is he? Let's see.
He's in his 50s.
Let me see here. How old Mike Tyson be?
I think he's like 52, something like that.
58. Damn.
No. A little further.
And Jake Paul's 27.
Pushing 60. Yeah, I mean, he's an athlete, but he wasn't an athlete for a while. Like, after he retired from boxing, he let himself go. Right?
But he didn't look horrible or anything. He
No,
still
he
did some
didn't
shit.
look bad, but, he got a little bit of a gut. He got, like, he lost some muscle mass, and, like, now he's got it back. But still, there was, like, a couple decades there where he wasn't doing anything. And he went on Joe Rogan one time, and, back then, right, during that time period when he wasn't in fighting shape, and Joe was like, do you work out at all anymore? And he said, no, I don't work out, because if I do, I'm afraid of what's going to happen, right? Because that's going to, like, wake the beast up in me. And then I'm going to want, if I start working out, I'm going to want to go fight again. And
That right.
it seems like that's what happened. Some
Dude,
woke
what?
back
Hold up. Hold up. I'm sorry. Keanu Reeves is 60? He already turned. Wait, what?
Keanu Reeves is like 10,000 years old.
Oh wow, that's a lot of years. Jesus.
No, seriously, you ever seen that that image that gets passed around on the internet where it shows like Keanu Reeves now, and then Keanu Reeves like 10 years ago, and then Keanu Reeves like 20 years ago, and he looks exactly the same as he did when he was like in his 30s.
Yeah.
And then it shows this old painting of like some nobleman from the 1700s who looks exactly like Keanu Reeves. Like,
no, now I gotta find
exactly
it. Is it like a
him.
meme?
and people are just like, dude, he's immortal. He's been around. He's been around for a long time. We just don't have a record of most of his
I see it.
existence.
Dude, that's fucking funny. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
That does. Let me get it. Okay,
send it to me.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put it on the thing. 1 second. That's fucking crazy. He does look exactly the same. All right, save.
Dude, it's
I didn't
the
know he was
Asian
60.
blood. It's the
Dude.
Asian blood, I swear to God.
What kind of Asian is he?
I don't know.
Keanu Reeves.
But yeah, Asians, they're like 25 and then they just don't age for like the next 30 years. And then all of a sudden they just turn into a grandparent.
Dude, I mean, you're from Newark, Japan, and you're always gonna be what, 29, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've been 29 for the last 8 years.
48 years. Oh, 8 years. Okay.
Last 127 years.
Wow, that's a shit ton of years. All right, let me put that here. Put this down.
You know, I'm kind of liking this like flicker effect that we've got going.
Yeah, the brownouts.
Yeah.
Your brownout. All right, I'll put this in the middle.
Oh,
It's better than blur.
You gonna put it on screen?
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
All right,
okay.
Hildy.
Yeah, let me move this down.
Get out the way, Hildy.
And chat. Didn't know that was. Oh, plus chat. Okay, so make it smaller. That's gonna be.
I'll just move chat for a second. Chat, you can come on my face here.
I need a chat.
Yes.
Look at that shit.
Yes, he's been alive since the
crazy.
1500s.
I want to know what kind of Asian he is. Let me.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, he looks older in 91 than he did in 95. Look at that, though.
Wait, what did you say?
He looks older in 91 than 95, and not by much, but like he's going backwards. But wow, this man though.
Yeah, I don't know. He just doesn't. He doesn't appear to age in any significant way.
Hey, chat. Let me bring it back down now. Take this off. Chat, have you guys ever watched that one movie? It's on Netflix, and it has a Keanu in it, like a cameo. It's got the Asian chick, Ali Wong. What's the name of that fucking movie?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But he like exaggerates that clip I showed you. Remember that?
Yeah. No, I seen the clip. I actually watched the movie.
The fact that he did that and like overplayed it, I love that man so much. What movie was that?
Did you watch the?
Always, yes. Always Be My Maybe. That's the one. Thank you, Cakezoid. Yeah, check him out in that. He is so good. I love him.
Did you watch that last Matrix movie that they made? Like the new one? No.
I only seen the first Matrix movie. I know, and I reacted to it. And hey, my Patreon in the description if you want to watch me and Fat Man. Blah 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 blah. Okay, But no, I should continue the Matrixes. Make sure shy. But I know sometimes in franchises there's movies where you can skip that one and go to another one. So I still have to go through and find out which ones. Oh, flicker. Which ones are okay and not. Wow, you really are browning out like on your side. That's weird. Anywho.
Yeah, well, I mean, your chroma key, the source, it takes up the whole screen.
It's only on your side, it looked like. And also, what is this Matrix anime you speak of? Ronin and
Yeah, this is Matrix anime.
What?
But yeah, with the Matrix, the first 3 movies are like one contiguous story. So you gotta watch. You can't skip any of them. The 4th one is kind of an afterthought that takes place many years later. But listen, the only one I really love that's just like really amazing is the first one. 2 and 3. They weren't bad.
Okay.
They weren't bad, but like, I don't know, the story went in a weird direction. And then the 4th is like, you can take it or leave it.
All right. How many are there?
4. That's it.
Oh, is that it? Wait, what was the last one called? Legends?
Resurrections.
No.
Matrix Resurrections.
Okay. All right then.
Is that someone says you could watch The Matrix and skip the rest? I mean, yeah, if you... The only reason I would recommend watching the last 3 is if you, like, either you're really invested in the story or you're a huge Keanu Reeves fan.
Yeah. I do love me Keanu. I don't know, I think... And I also saw the first John Wick. So should I continue The Matrix? And is there a John Wick where I could be like, meh, or should I just watch all of John Wick's?
Watch all of the John Wicks. They're all fucking great.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you enjoyed the first one, the next 3 are just exactly more of that, but even more amped up. Like
I enjoy it. Okay.
They just keep figuring out how to make the fights crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Man, you ever seen Keanu like actually shoot guns? I think we talked about this before. Like all that gun fool shit that he's doing in those movies, that's not stuntmen. That is not fake. Like, that guy knows how to shoot really well. Mm-hmm. I saw this video of him doing like a 3-gun course. And yeah, he's a fucking surgeon with that shit.
Nice.
I
believe it.
He invented a tactic. Keanu Reeves invented a tactic that professional shooters use now. Which is where...
Really? Okay.
Yeah, which is where you release the magazine and you eject it by flicking your wrist. Right? Instead of pulling it out, you just release it and bam.
Flip it over, yeah.
And just flip it to the side and it goes flying
the wick
out.
Flick?
Yeah, the wick flick. I never thought about that. Yeah, that's a good name for it. Yeah. So instead of like pulling the magazine out, you can just flick it to the side and eject the mag while your other hand is reaching for the next one. And like
All right. Okay. Cool. I gotta pee though, Katsi.
All right.
I'll be right back. All right.
Shotgun Seraph said Keanu didn't invent that. Army's been doing that a long time. Well, that's what I get for believing everything I read on the internet. I thought he invented that shit. Ruffy Snooch says, Army doesn't do that. We keep hold of our magazines. Government doesn't want to keep buying more. I don't know which y'all to believe. So Ruffy Snooch, you're in the Army. What do you do? Also, thank you to DJ Stymie. If you like gun fu, check out Equilibrium. I fucked that one up. Equilibrium. Check out Equilibrium. I don't know what that is. Let me look that up. Apparently it's a film with Christian Bale. Is that correct? Ruffy says, was, as in you was in the Army. I was a vehicle mechanic for the 10th Special Forces Group, Airborne. Man. Well, that's a fucking important job. Gotta make sure people's shit doesn't blow up when they're trying to drive or fly around. Thanks for doing a job not everyone can do. Yeah. Word to that. I don't know how to fix anything. I have like no mechanical skills whatsoever. I don't know how cars work. You know, like your car breaks down on the side of the road and you open up the hood and I've seen that. You know, some guy's car breaks down on the side of the road and he pulls over and opens up the hood and he's looking around in there trying to see what's wrong. I wouldn't even know what to look for. Says Raven says I can halfway fix up an omelet. Yeah, I can't even do that. I suck at making eggs. My hands, they shake really bad. So it's hard for me to crack the eggs without just crushing them into dust. Pat M says, my grandpa took down over 40 planes in the war. He was a terrible mechanic. That's dark. My grandpa, on the white side of my family, was a pilot. He was in the Air Force and he flew a bomber plane. And he was a bomber pilot, and he flew a plane. He flew a bomber plane, and like, you know, he actually saw a lot of action. Right? He you know, they would send him and like his squadron or whatever you call it to like bomb German factories. There was this one mission he had to do to bomb a German ball bearing factory. It's a factory where they made ball bearings, if you couldn't guess that from the name. And these were used in like a lot of their tech back then. So, you know, the Americans figured, hey, if we take out this factory, then they're not gonna, you know, they're gonna lose a bunch of components that they need. So, yeah, he bombed factories. I don't know what else he did. That's one thing I know. He didn't talk about it much. Right? My grandpa, he didn't talk about the war or any of that. You know, he just sat there at Thanksgiving eating the overcooked, unseasoned white people turkey and mashed potatoes.
People turkey.
Yeah.
White people turkey.
Yeah, white people turkey. There's no salt. There's no pepper. There's no there's no sauce.
Not even deep fried turkey. Deep fried turkey's the best. Oh yes.
I mean, anything deep fried is good. But yeah, you just sit there eating.
Turkey.
Just sit there eating the white people turkey and mashed potatoes and just like not saying anything. But one time when I was kind of like old enough, he took him. I was at my grandparents' house, And I was asking him, because I knew he had been in the war, and I was asking him about the war. And he's like, "Here, come on, down to the basement." Right? And we go down to the basement, and he opens up the like tool cabinet, and he pulls his box off the shelf, and he brings it over to me and opens it up, and inside is all his old war stuff. Right? This guy had a shitload of medals.
Nice.
Right? He had a shitload of fucking medals. He had a Purple Heart, for Christ's sake. But he didn't.
Both your grandpas were in the Army, right? Or the Air Force or something? Okay.
Yeah. He didn't display this shit. He never talked about it. He just kept it in a box in the basement. But, I was asking about it, so he took me down there, and he kind of like, he told me about some shit. And he had a Purple Heart, which means you were wounded in combat. And he told me the story. He was on a mission with the boys, and the Germans were firing artillery shells at the bombers, at the bomber planes, and one of them exploded very close to his plane and perforated the hull, right? And a piece of shrapnel went into his leg. It was multiple pieces of shrapnel went into his leg, and he had to the plane was all fucked, and he had to fly. He had to bail and fly back to the base and land the fucking thing. But he had the biggest piece of shrapnel that had gone into his leg. He still had it.
Still had it. Oh, cool. That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it was like this chunk of metal. It was crazy. I was like 10 years old.
Oh, dude. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. That's insane.
But yeah, my grandpa is one of those guys that I wish I had gotten to know better, because he was a very quiet dude. He was a man of very few words, and that was really the only time that I ever had a long conversation with them. So all I can say to you guys is, get to know your grandparents, because once they're gone, you're gonna regret not talking to them more.
Yeah, man. I know it's corny and whatever. There's gonna be plenty. Just go appreciate people, especially in your family, your grandparents, your parents. And I should take my own fucking advice, because I know I got me some issues with my fam, but yeah, gotta appreciate them. Just like I appreciate you, Katsus.
Oh, that was fucking sweet. Sweeter
and
than
chat.
syrup.
Chat more.
But yeah, then my other grandpa, I never met. He died long before I was born, but he was in the military too. But no one really knew what he did. And I don't know. My mom suspects he was some kind of I don't know. I don't know anything about the military, but she said she suspected he was some kind of special ops or something. Because he never said what he did. He only said I'm in the military. He would never say Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever. He wouldn't tell anyone about it. Nobody knew what he did. And then he died under suspicious circumstances. And yeah, apparently it was all very strange. But that was way before I was born. Xanatos says he was one of the bastards. Maybe. All right, you went pee. No, I gotta go pee. It's my turn.
Sure. All right. Let's see. Firestorm says, last time I spoke to my grandmother, She told me that the 5G towers are going to turn me into a Democrat and showed me the radioactive rock she brought from Russian website. Okay. Did she also like the Earth to be flat and stuff like that? I see. I gotcha. Oh, Mad Cat. Sorry to hear that. Oh man, my grandfather passed away long ago, and my grandmother just isn't there in her mind anymore. Sadly, that time has passed. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. I don't know. That that is so. It's hard for me to even talk about it. To see somebody's mind just go. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate that. I hate that. Oh. I refuse to read what you read, what you wrote there, Larry. You can just fuck off. Fuck off really fast. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. WSA says, Dashie, what would move this over 1 second. I need glasses, use guys. I say that every time. What would be your first reaction if you woke up the next morning and saw you looked exactly like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Arnold Schwarzenegger, like now, or like, you know, back in Terminator days? There's a difference. There's a difference. I would laugh my ass off. That's the first thing I do. Would I still have the accent? No, right? Because, like, unless the body has, like, muscle memory, tongue memory. But I'm Dashie Li. No. Do I have my own soundtrack when I walk? Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Oh, of course, Firestorm. I would absolutely helicopter that shit. What? It's like the first thing that girls say. If I need to go pee standing up, you know? That's the first thing. Oh, and I would like to write my name in the snow. Always. Now, you see how, like, the brownout is only on Katsu's side? Isn't that weird? Terminator days? Yeah, I would laugh my ass off. I would do the pose, you know, when he gets flashed in, because I'd rip off my clothes, and I'd do the pose and look in the mirror and laugh again. Then I'd call up all the bitches and be like, yo, I got a dick now, let's go. And that would be the rest of my life. Justin Blades, I appreciate you, like, sticking up for me. When it comes to Larry, just don't even worry about him. He's just a little bitch. That's all. Trying to defend me. I appreciate you saying this, you know. What's wrong with Dashie? She's hot as fuck and actually a female. If anything, wrong and asinine as see, don't worry about him. Don't worry about it. Thank you though. But at the same time, no, keep attacking him, because I ain't got time for his bullshit. Somebody else have to fight back for me. One of my friends asked to hold her husband's fire hose while he peed, and she screwed up and got it everywhere. She has lost holding privileges. Your friend asked, wait, what? That's awesome. First off, that's awesome. It's just to be like, hey, can I borrow your husband for a second? I just want to hold his penis. Terminator, don't even know her. That totally. What did I? Oh, Tom. You got it. Tom R69. You got it.
And I'm back.
How could I miss that one? What up, gods? Fucking A. There was a question here. If I woke up and I suddenly look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, what would I do? And I asked Arnold now or Arnold during the Terminator, and that's where we're at right now, talking about turning into Arnold.
If I woke up and I looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'd just like walk down the street with my shirt off. You know?
Right? That's what I said.
Like,
I would
yeah.
rip off my clothes
Check
instantly.
this shit out.
Like, my clothes would be off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You get arrested.
young Arnold, when he did that Pump and Iron documentary, he had like the kind of shaggy hair, and he just looked like a goddamn Adonis. Oh, wait.
It was during his Terminator days.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Okay. During the Terminator days. So, let's see. Governor Arnold. Oh, another thing, too, would be if I woke up like that, that means like I ripped through like the PJs I was wearing. Cause I don't know how tall he is, but like I think he's got bigger titties than I do, and I got pretty big titties. So I need more description. I need to know more about this. TJ Stein, he says that Daddy Daycare was awesome. I think I saw that once when I was a kid. Was that with who was that with? Oh fuck. Can't think of the co-star. I mean, of course, the whole it's not a Tuma thing. That's is that movie? Daddy Daycare? Not a Tuma? No, that was Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, DJ Steiny, Kindergarten Cop, also.
Sorry about that. I just got like.
Yo, you good? You doing night?
There we go. Sorry, I just got like brutal acid reflux, and I had to run and grab the Pepto-Bismol real quick because it was like it was burning the shit out of my throat. I could barely talk.
All right.
I forgot to take my pill. There's this pill I take every morning that like controls the amount of acid my stomach produces because it produces way too much, apparently. And I forgot to fucking take that. It's I forget. It's like Zantac or some shit. It's over the counter stuff. You can get it like Costco.
Does it make you puke, or you just feel like? Ugh?
What do you mean? No,
like the acid reflux. If you get too much, does it actually like make you want to actually vomit, or is it just that feeling and it just burns your throat?
Well, what happens is I just sometimes I'll like burp, and just a bunch of stomach acid will go flying into my esophagus, and it just burns like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I
had a fucking ulcer when I was younger. Unfortunately, got that or fixed that, and then now I gotta take these pills because my stomach just overproduces acid, and it's bad. Fascinating little anecdote there, Katsu. Let's move on.
All right, so. So much to read over here.
Honorary Larry says, I feel you, Katsu. I got diagnosed with GERD the other day. What's GERD?
Gastroesophageal reflux disease, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what I have. I've never really been to a doctor about it. I just learned everything from my mom because she's got the same thing. So I drink lots of milk. That helps.
Does it? What if you need to get one of them, tubes down your throat to check out to see if that would damage the shit out of everything in there, the fucking acid. So I'd be scared. I'd be the first one up at the doctor's office. Like, now, ding, 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 ring that bell.
Well, like I said, I had an ulcer when I was younger, like in my early 20s, or at least I think it was an ulcer. I don't know. It was just like, you know, I was eating a lot of junk food, and this like sharp pain developed in the side of my stomach, and then anytime I would eat something, it would like really hurt.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I got a fucking ulcer. So I just I didn't go to the doctor. I just ate like really bland, easily digestible foods, low fiber, you know, for like about 6 months. Drank a lot of milk, you know. I had Tums with me constantly. I was just popping them like Tic Tacs, and I took some of my mom's acid reflux pills that she gave me, and about like 6-7 months that shit went away.
Yeah. Okay. That one Mario guy. Why so late? What do you mean so late? This is the times that we're on here. Are you talking to us? Why so late?
Not much later than normal. I guess we started like an hour late.
Yeah, it's not like that much.
Cakeazoid says, I used to get ulcers real bad for most of my early 20s. Juicing cabbage fixed it. I started with DGL and then moved on to sauerkraut and then started juicing organic cabbage. Now I'm fine. Interesting.
Juicing a cabbage. I mean, it's interesting, but it's gross. Sorry. But it's interesting.
Yeah, it sounds disgusting.
Love you both. Thanks for being based. Oh, you're very welcome, Justin. You're very welcome.
Yeah, we're good at that.
Yeah, we're good at that. Brownouts.
Potato Creative Art Studio says, I'm lactose intolerant, so I use applesauce because pectin neutralizes acid. I did not know that. I would have assumed applesauce was acidic.
Huh.
Yeah,
my cabbages! Thank you, DJ Stevie. I was there. I didn't say it out loud, but I did say it in my head. Like, my cabbages! Avatar. You've seen Avatar, right? Like, The Last Airbender?
No, I have not.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay. All right, I feel better that you haven't, because like I never watch anything, guys, and the fact that Tonkatsu Integrity Sinclair has never watched Avatar, I feel so much better.
Yeah, people have been telling me to watch that show for years, and I just don't want to.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Who hasn't watched Avatar? Tonkatsu Integrity Sinclair. JC, pay attention.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things where like everybody tells me to watch it, so I don't watch it.
DJ's trying to do the other way around now, telling you not to watch it.
The Firestorm 1683 says, Avatar is one of those great American animes, right up there with Family Guy. Yeah, no, Family Guy, fantastic anime. Is Family Guy still going?
I'm sure. Spartan, what do you mean? If you've never mounted a Q-tip to a cordless drill, you haven't lived. What? Where are you putting the Q-tip? No. That's bananas.
In your ear, I assume.
Oof. No.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to stick Q-tips in your ear. Like, that's... At least that's what I've been hearing lately, is supposedly it's actually really bad for your ears.
The outside.
Which makes sense, because every time I stick a Q-tip in my ear and I like swirl it around, like I can't really hear right for a few hours.
Does your leg go as you're cleaning out?
No.
Yeah.
I am not a dog.
You're a bitch, but hey.
Wow, incredibly rude.
I haven't heard that in a minute. Wow, God, so I missed that phrase.
Yeah,
I should start being more of an asshole.
Bringing back the classics. Low effort, just repeating shit I've said before. Reusing old thumbnails.
Oh my God, Jimmy Neutron! I totally was about to say that. Jimmy Neutron moment. Speaking of thumbnails, guys, me and Katsu were talking about that, and you know who's on there is Nicolas Cage, right? And who doesn't love Nicolas Cage? Everybody loves him, and I don't remember. And I need your help to remember something. I didn't want to look it up because we were like waiting to go on the stream, but I know there was either a trend or something where in colleges you can take classes either on Nicolas Cage or on the movies that he was in or on the fact or on his what was it? The choices of
You said like how he chose his films that he was in.
Yeah. Why his choices of movies? Like, tell me if you guys remember any of this. That'd be helpful.
Dude, that would be the one class in college that I showed up to. Right? Mm-hmm. I don't care what time it is.
Yeah.
That class could start at like 4 a.m. And I'm hammered out of my mind, and I'm just like, all right, it's time for Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage class.
You'd be the TA. Like, what?
I could be the fucking professor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I've seen like every Nicolas Cage movie. Yeah. Not everyone. No, I actually sat down one time and I tried to watch Nicolas Cage's entire filmography, and I quickly realized that is like a monumental endeavor. The guy's been in hundreds of movies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I just I went through and I hit all the big ones.
Yeah.
God, one of my favorite Nicolas Cage movies is The Rock. Him and Sean Connery. You seen that, Dashie?
A while ago, yeah. Very long ass time ago.
It's got three of my favorite actors in it: Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, and Michael Biehn. And it's one of those movies where Nicolas Cage is in like full Nicolas Cage mode, and it's beautiful, guys. If you haven't seen The Rock, go watch it. It's one of those great 90s action movies, and they just corny 90s action movies that they just don't make shit like that anymore.
All right, Katsu, you just said something that's interesting that I have a question about. You just said when he's in Nicolas Cage mode. Please describe what is Nicolas Cage mode to you.
Well, the Nicolas Cage mode is when he's engaging in his like nouveau shamanic acting style. Where he's just like a car. That's what he calls it. That's what he calls his acting style, nouveau shamanic. Where he's just a maniac. Mm-hmm. He's giggling, he's screaming, his eyes are all big, like he does this.
Like when he gets the zoomies or something.
Yeah, like another example, Face Off. That's full. Castor Troy was full Nicolas Cage mode. He's so good at playing just a complete lunatic, right?
Yeah.
But see, here's why I love the guy. Here's why I love Nicolas Cage. So many of his roles, he does like that. He just brings this this crunk energy to it. Like, that's the only way I can think of to describe it. It's just, he's completely off the handle. And I'm assuming, like, the directors and the people behind the cameras are just like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
All right.
Like, what's that movie, Vampire's Kiss? I think that's what it's called, Vampire's Kiss, where he's running down the street just screaming, I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! You know, and then, like, Wicker Man, not the bees! Not the bees!
Okay. All right.
But he does that in like 75% of his roles. But then he also has like serious actor mode that he goes into sometimes. And it's like watching a completely different person. It's like two completely different people. There's maniac Nicolas Cage, and then there's serious Nicolas Cage. And when he actually wants to do a serious acting job, he's so fucking good. You know, Leaving Las Vegas, he won a fucking Oscar for that performance. And like I was saying, you know, you were asking me before the stream if I met Nicolas Cage, well, what would I say to him? And one of the things I would want to say to him is, you know, I'm an alcoholic, and that performance you did in that movie was like one of the only realistic portrayals of severe alcoholism I've ever seen in a film. Like it wasn't movie-fied. It was honest and brutal. And I would just want to give him flowers for that. But yeah, Leaving Las Vegas, Pig. That's another one where he's like this reclusive hobo who has a truffle pig. And he sells truffles to restaurants in Portland. It takes place like on the outskirts of Portland. And someone steals his pig, and he goes on this like quest of vengeance to get his pig back.
Okay. Right.
Amazing.
John Wick, in a John Wick kind of way.
Yeah, it's very John Wick-esque. Because he's like some kind of ex-military dude, or like ex-fighter or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Exactly, and so he just like he goes after these guys who took his pig. It sounds like a stupid idea for a movie, but it's fantastic. And then he just did that one recently, Arcadian. You guys seen Arcadian? I believe that's the newest Nicolas Cage movie that's come out. He was great in that. Color Out of Space. That's kind of an obscure one. Watch Color Out of Space if you like cosmic horror type of movies.
I'm actually writing down some of the things that, especially that pig one. I'm writing some of these movies that I want to get to watch it. But like that's he's got a specific way. You know, it's definitely Nicolas Cage. How much in a percentage? How much do you think is actual like improv to compare to what should be in the movie? You know, how much do you think the shit that he makes up out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Do you think it's a big percent that he just throws in his own shit? Do you think, guys, and also chat? Do you think he improvises a bunch, or is it Nicolas Cage? Fuck you, Spartan.
Well, see, here's the thing. The guy's been in a ridiculous number of movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's obviously easy to work with. You know what I mean? Because if he wasn't, if he was like if he was a diva, he wouldn't have been in that many movies. People wouldn't want to work with him. He's been in so many movies. He's obviously, you know, an easy guy to film a movie with. But I think, you know, whatever script you give him, he's gonna put his own Nicolas Cage spin on in the moment.
I think so too. I don't know about 50-50, Pat. I was thinking around 30 too, Mad Cat. I think, you know, if you hire Nicolas Cage, you let him do his shit.
Let's see.
Actually, Dashie, you'll want to look Nicolas Cage's face on things. Those are fun. Oh, we've played around with that shit. It's hilarious.
Dude, there's a blanket you can get on the Amazon that just says that fucking that picture I put in the thumbnail is just a bit. It's just a fuzzy blanket with a big picture of Nicolas Cage's face on it. I want to get that. The only reason I haven't bought that is because it's it's unlicensed merchandise that's made in like Taiwan or some shit, and it probably has like asbestos in it. Let's see, someone. Oh yeah, Potato said the Color Out of Space was fantastic. I am also a huge fan of Willy's Wonderland. I think I seen that. Have I seen Willy's Wonderland? There's so many fucking movies this guy's done. Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, this was like some rip-off Five Nights at Freddy's type of shit. Like
it's just Five Nights at Freddy's meets Punch Out, says Razor Neck.
Yeah, nice. I seen that. That was great. Let me see. There was one more that I wanted to. Go ahead.
Chat, what's your favorite Nick Cage movie? Like, just straight up, you think Nick Cage? You think this movie for you? I just want to make sure I catch the ultimates. Like, if I've never heard of Nicolas Cage and you're loving this one movie and you're like, if you watch one movie, watch this one. Which one would you want me to watch?
Oh, Mandy. That's the name of the movie. I had to look it up on Wikipedia. I've forgotten the name of the movie. Yeah, Mandy. It's a horror movie with Nicolas Cage. It's any y'all seen that?
I'm looking through everybody's favorite right now. A lot of them are saying Ghost Rider.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Oh, Ghost Rider is great. Yeah, people are hitting a lot of like the big ones. Yeah, Ghost Rider, Con Air, National Treasure, Face Off.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. I love that one.
A classic. A fucking classic. I've seen those so many times. I've seen like Face Off, Con Air, The Rock, Gone in 60 Seconds. I've seen those so many times. So like, if I want Nicolas Cage now, I try to venture into his more obscure stuff.
Okay, you guys were able to put in your faves, guys. Your fave Nick Cage movie, because I think Con Air and Ghost Rider are winning. Yeah, which one's not the bees?
Wicker Man.
Yeah, nobody wrote that.
Well, to be honest, the movie kind of sucks.
Okay, so it's just that one line that turned out to be a meme, and that's it.
Yeah.
It
was a as Gross Polina points out. There was a remake of an older film.
All right.
I didn't know the older movie. All I know is the Nicolas Cage version. But yeah, it wasn't great. But that one thing became a fucking meme.
Yeah.
Spartan says, "Have I mentioned Raising Arizona? Have I seen that? I don't know if I seen." Let me see.
That was a baby. That was with the baby, and I think and either he stole a baby or they drive across country or something like that, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I haven't seen this one. I actually have not seen this one. It's got to go on the list.
Seriously, Ghost Rider is what everybody's the average over here, the most.
No, dude. No, okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a huge Nicolas Cage fan. All right.
I know.
If Ghost Rider is good, but that's not the film I would start you off with.
No, I
Right.
mean I've seen plenty of Nicolas Cage movies. I was just setting an example of like what would you tell someone that never has, and what your favorite Nick Cage movie is, and those are the ones. But go on.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm just
What would you
saying,
tell a virgin Nick Cage person? Sorry.
someone who has never, who knows nothing about Nicolas Cage, I would say, well, it depends on the person, right? If it were you, like if you didn't know nothing about Nicolas Cage and you asked me what should I start off with, I would say watch two films. Watch Face Off and Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las Vegas. Okay, definitely want to do that anyway. So,
Cause that's like that will those two movies back to back will teach you the dichotomy of Nicolas Cage. That's what it is. It's a dichotomy. It's he's two different people.
yeah.
So that's one of his most like ridiculous, over the top, insane roles, and then like his most serious, like critically
Okay.
clinically acclaimed. His most serious, critically acclaimed role.
All right. Because I think the most, from what I've heard, the most non-Nicolas Cage was City of Angels. He was just a romantic and he was quiet.
Yeah,
Do you agree with
that
that?
movie. I don't know.
What?
He just like the character he played in that movie. He didn't really get to do much.
Exactly. He's just there. I mean, it made me cry, but still.
He just kind of had this, innocent yet sexy expression on his face the whole time, and spoke very softly to Meg Ryan.
Do you love it?
Wasn't it Meg Ryan in that movie?
Yeah, no, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He had a sexy look the whole time. Just
Yeah. Kind of puffing his lips out a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. Look at your face. Your face.
Gross Polina says Arcadian is a little scuffed. I thought Arcadian was great. I just watched that recently, like a couple weeks ago. The fucking monsters in that movie were terrifying. The way they did the thing with their jaws, just like they start snapping like that.
He was a great Spider-Man? Okay, what?
Yeah,
I'm
what are
just
you
saying
talking about,
words.
Spartan? When the fuck has Nicolas Cage ever been Spider-Man? Oh my god. Jack Squad says, my favorite Nick Cage movie was The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Oh, I completely forgot about that movie, guys. If you're a
That's the
Nicolas
next
Cage
movie.
fan and you haven't seen The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, that
Gotta write
movie is like a tribute to the man. You know what I mean? Because he in the movie, he plays a fictionalized version of himself. Filming.
The fuck out. Okay.
He plays a fictionalized version of Nicolas Cage, and he needs money, and so he agrees to do a film with this guy who's like a huge fan of him.
Okay.
And it goes completely off the rails. It's kind of like a goofy buddy film, but like the coolest thing about it is like every scene in the movie has a callback to an old Nicolas Cage film.
Oh shit! All right.
Right? It's like a tribute to Nicolas Cage. It's like Nicolas Cage the movie. He plays himself, and everything in the movie is stuff that's referencing all his previous roles.
Is it his Being John Malkovich movie?
Yeah, kind of. DJ Stymie says he did not like acting in that film. Well, what I read from an interview with Nicolas Cage about that movie is that he was very skeptical of the idea at first, because he was afraid they were gonna make him out to look like a clown. You know what I mean? Like it was just gonna be too goofy and like overly. I don't know what the word I'm looking for there is, but yeah, he was very skeptical of the idea at first, but he said when he read the script and realized it was all done tastefully, more or less, he was like, okay, I'll give this a shot. And what resulted is, I think, you know, a fucking fantastically entertaining movie.
All right. And that's the making the unbearable. Okay. All right.
People are mentioning adaptation. I have not seen that. I've actually not seen that one. It's another one that's got to go on the list.
There you go. Oh, okay.
DJ
No,
Stein.
decent timing. I absolutely am. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm taking my Nick Cage seriously.
Yeah, no. Before the stream, you were asking me, what would I say if I was stuck in an elevator with Nick Cage? And that's the question I want to pose to you, Chet.
Okay, let me give you the scenario. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Because like it does matter what I'm gonna like. Okay, so fancy building. Let's say I don't know. You went to Vegas for some fucking reason, and you're in the whatever, and then you're in the elevator first. You're going up to your room, and then it stops at so and so, and then in comes Nick Cage. He presses the button. The door closes. Goes up a little bit, and then the elevator stops. The lights are still on. Everything is still up. Then you hear somebody on, I don't know, PA say, "Oh, sorry, gentlemen, I see that you guys," or you know, if it's sorry people in the whatever. I see that you're in there right now. We're gonna need some time. It looks like it's gonna be a while. We need to get this and that, and something's broken, and there's a gas leak, so we might not be able to get to you for now, even though it's Nick Cage and they know that. Anyway. All right, so that happens. And then you say nothing. And for about, let's give it 20, let's give it a half hour. You say nothing. You just nod and just whatever. You know, you don't want to bombard unless you want to immediately speak to Nicolas Cage right away. Give yourself like 20 minutes and then ready, go. What is the first thing you're going to do? Do you say the old, I'm a big fan, or do you actually talk to him like a person?
Yeah, let's see what chat says, because when you asked me this question, I was having trouble with it. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I was actually sitting there thinking, trying to put myself in that headspace. Like, what the fuck would I say to Nicolas Cage? I mean, first of all, I'd just, like, sit there for a minute and just kind of try to read what's going on with him.
You're not going anywhere, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know, like maybe he's got diarrhea today. And he's like,
oh, no, stop adding more things to it. That's all you get. That's it.
I'm just saying maybe. I'm just like,
maybe his brown is coming out. He's getting the brown out.
I'm just surreptitiously glancing at his facial expression to see if he's got that, like, you know, I've got diarrhea, don't talk to me type of look.
Oh, no, and he's a nice guy, from what I hear anyway. He's a nice guy. I never heard of him being like a diva or even like a douche.
Right, yeah, no. I mean, if you watch his interviews, he seems like a really cool guy. But, you know, sometimes you got diarrhea. And
right,
like,
well,
if you do, I don't want to bother you. But assuming that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Assuming,
all right, so we have, let's see some of these answers here. Oh my God, Sanathos. You could say we're caged. Oh my lord, you dad jokes right off the bat, huh? Got it.
Oh yeah, started off with a pun. That's a bold move. That's a bold move. That's something you could only pull off if you had like some swagger. You know what I mean?
Is that someone says I'd ask him what it was like to work with David Lynch. I'm not familiar who's David Lynch, damn it.
You'd be like, hey, looks like we're trapped in here, you know? But just so you know, I don't mind being stuck in a cage.
Oh, Gorg. Okay.
Or having one stuck in me, you know what I mean?
Oh, God. Oh, my God, my pen.
No, I'm just hitting on him. That's not right. John Bayette says I'd hand him my business card and ask if he wants custom jeans. Pretty much the same thing I did when I worked in special effects for a couple of years. So what, you make custom jeans?
Also, like, this is literally the first thing out of your mouths. So, is that someone you're just gonna straight up go, so what's it like, you know, that's the first thing that you say to them. So what's it like working with David Lynch?
Yeah, no, what I gotta go with is what I said to you before the stream. You know, if he seemed receptive to conversation,
Which he does seem that way, yes.
you know, you make a few pleasantries first, like, God, this fucking sucks, and stuff like that. And then I would just be like, hey man, can I ask you a question? And if he said yes, I'd be like, so in Face Off, when Castor Troy said, I want you to suck my tongue, right? Was that originally gonna be, I want you to suck my dick, but the studio wouldn't allow it? Because, you know, the 90s, they were much more uptight about that kind of shit in movies. So, like, was that gonna be the original line, or was it written that way from the start?
Is it like a PG-13 movie or something?
Yeah, it is PG-13, I think.
All right. And then I responded, while you guys write stuff out, I responded to Katsu saying, wait, what did I say after that? Oh, no, I said, Nicolas Cage has been, like, in everything. So many movies. Like, you think he'll remember that? And she said, yes, of course, because Face Off won't put him on the map.
See, it was one of his biggest roles. That movie was huge.
Right.
And, you know, as always, the fucking critics were, like, really harsh on it all at the time. They're like, oh, this is goofy, he's like a cartoon character, yada, yada. But you think back to the 90s, and it's like one of the most iconic films of that era.
Do you think Nick Cage was, like, ahead of his time? Or it was, like, perfect for the 90s?
No, I just think there's, like, a bunch of pretentious, failed script writers who become movie reviewers, and then people try to have fun, and they shit all over it, and it like, influences public opinion at the time, but then, like, people, you know, years pass, people grow up, and they look back, and they go, I fucking love that movie. What were they talking about?
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
I try to talk to him like I have no idea who he is, or what cinema is. That would be fun, and probably a novel concept for him.
Yes! Thank you, Ruffy Snoot Ruffito. Yes. I wouldn't mention anything about his work at all. I'd be like, I just hope you don't have any place to be. It looks like we're gonna be here for a while. And, like, not mention anything at all about his work. That would be my way. And if he seems like receptive, just to even talk, just continue even talk, whatever, and then I probably, like, fuck around and be like, you kind of look familiar. I think I've seen you weren't you in Forrest Gump or something like that?
See, I would do the exact opposite. I would do the exact opposite approach. I would just go into the conversation fully knowing that both he and I obviously know that he's Nicolas Cage. Like, I would skip that whole part of the thing. Like, oh my God, Nicolas Cage, I fucking love your movies, blah, 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 blah.
Movies, blah blah blah.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, I would just like run out of words because I'm talking to Nicolas Cage, and so I'd just be like,
Katsu, would you be like, would you say Nicolas Cage every time? So Nicolas Cage, like you won't call him when.
So Nicolas Cage.
What are you talking about, Nicolas Cage? Like it would just be. Why is that? Why do we have to say the last name?
No, but I would do the exact opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
I would just go into the conversation knowing exactly what we both know, and then I started off with that one question that I've been wanting to know the answer to for years, and then just steer it away from his career and just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're stuck in an elevator together.
Yeah.
Like, what, just be like, so what? How the fuck did you end up here?
Yeah. Okay. Scrolling up.
Gross Polina says he was in 6 movies last year and is in 3 this year so far. So far. Let's see.
All right. So
Yeah.
you would
Yeah,
say, like
he's been in 3 movies so far this year, and then he's got 3 more coming up. Anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
I was just looking through what the chat, like what they would do, how they would kick it off and try to talk to him. Let's see. So, a couple of you say the normal things like, oh, I'm a big fan.
Tonkatsu
I like your work.
Sinclair.
All right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Like when I say that, I didn't mean for it to sound like it was a horrible thing to do or anything. Let's see. It's not gay if it's in an elevator. Is that what you would say to Nicolas Cage, Tom or 69? All right.
Yeah, we're talking about, like, really put yourself there in your head. What would you actually say? Also, I got to get this super chat from Cypher here. This is a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Says, the name is Haywood. Haywood Jablomi. glad to be attending a stream. Well, welcome to the stream, Haywood.
Haywood, how's it going?
And to answer your question, how much are you willing to pay? I just spent $40 on weed this morning. Need to re-up on my cash. Ronan Andres says, what brings you to town could be a decent icebreaker. Dude, that's like some shit from like a 1950s movie. 2 guys are stuck in an elevator, and one of them's like, man, so what brings you to town? That's corny as fuck. I'm not gonna say that.
All right. I mean, you're nervous as fuck. You're seeing one of your fucking idols or whatever. So.
Oh wait, Chuko says, gotta say, changing your name was a Chad move. Love your work.
Yeah.
That's an interesting opening. I don't know if I go with that, because like immediately you're bringing up his family, right? And that seems.
All right, that's interesting too. Yeah.
That seems a little too forward.
That's respectful though. Let's see here.
Because that's like not something he really talks about publicly. Because the reason he changed his name was because he didn't want to get famous off his uncle's name. He wanted to make it on his own. So yeah, I don't know if I bring that up.
Gross polymer, would you seriously just stare at him the whole time and T-pose? Amazing. Jack squat, look him right in the eye and say, "I'm sorry, but I just ate Taco Bell." I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt you would do that. Come on. I'm literally going through every one of these. Come on, guys. Some of these answers. You Potato Creative Art Studio. You would really say, I didn't think my first homosexual experience would be in an elevator, but here we are.
Dude, I was just thinking something just like that.
You get so punched.
I was just thinking, like, you just like lean over, look at him, and like, all right, so how long you figure before we start blowing each other?
Okay.
I don't know how long we're gonna be in here.
What's it like to play with or acting with John Travolta? Right. Working with him. The trash eater, you would respect him as a person and leave him completely at peace. Like, you wouldn't say anything. Sometimes that's even more awkward.
Yeah, dude, you can't like not say anything because you're stuck in an elevator. You're trapped in a very small enclosed space with another person, and if you like don't acknowledge them, like that would be I mean, personally to me that would be like insulting. If I got stuck in an elevator with any person and I was like, oh man, this sucks, you know, small talk, yada yada, and they just like didn't say anything.
You guys.
Ruffy Snooch says, I'd show him pictures of my Warhammer 40k Space Wolves army. Dude, I feel like that's not even a bad idea.
No, yeah, just had nothing to do with anything.
I feel
either that or you could be like, hey, you mind looking at this mole?
You know, obviously, actors have public personas, and you don't know what they're like in person, really. But I just have this, like, feeling. I just have this feeling that Nicolas Cage is one of those guys where you could be like, dude, I've been taking blacksmithing lessons, and I made a knife. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I got a knife.
Yeah, you want to see this shit?
Nicolas Cage? I don't know.
Dude, check this shit out. I took it, like, I took an old steel spring, right, and I fucking forged it in a knife. Look at this shit.
All right, so you got the knife with you in an elevator.
You got the knife in me? No, it's not.
And you know. Fucking.
No, the reason I bring that up, like, that just popped into my head is because my sister just did that.
Had a knife with her and pulled it out for someone?
No, she made a knife. Hold on, we'll get...
Nice.
We got Biff Wellington
I
here.
walked into a bar and the tender said, if you can slap the meat on the ceiling, I'll buy you a drink. If not, you buy everyone a drink. I said nah, the stakes were too high.
That's adorable. Yay.
Slap the meat on the ceiling. That's a great, like, sex euphemism right there.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go home. Old lady's waiting for me. Gotta slap the meat on the ceiling. Go to take a nap.
Gotta slap the meat on the ceiling.
She's getting antsy.
DJ Stivey, did you know Nick Cage owned a crow that cussed him out? Thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. And no, cussed him out, huh?
Can crows talk?
They can say
I-
you can. They're not like clear, but you can hear some things they can say. Yes.
Yeah, they're smart. They're smart little fuckers.
Oh lordy, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, my sister made a fucking knife. Right? Like,
That's crazy.
my sister's a weird chick. Because 95% of the time, she just does her job and then plays video games all night.
Yeah.
She and her boyfriend are the most, like, fucking gamer with a hard R people you'll ever meet in your life. It's
What
just
the fuck does that even mean?
gamer with a hard R. Yeah. all they do. He doesn't even have a job. Like, she makes all the money and he just bakes pies for her all day. And she works from home. So all they do all day is like sit around eating pie and playing video games while she's like talking to people on the phone. And like that's all she does 95% of the time. But then sometimes she'll just go out and do some wild shit, right? And so I had dinner with my parents last night because they were having ribs. They were having baby back ribs. And my mom texted me and she's like, "We're having baby back ribs." And I was like, "All right, I'll be there in like 30 seconds." And
Yeah.
and so we're at the table, we're eating dinner, and my mom pulls this fucking knife out, right? It's probably 8 inches in total, 4-inch blade, maybe it's about the length of my pocket knife when I open it. And she's like, "Yo, your sister made this." And I'm like, what
So you like that? Yo, your sister.
Yeah, no,
All right,
that's-
Mom. Hey, yo, Katsu.
Hey, go. Check it out. Your sister made this fucking knife.
Oh wow. All right.
And of course I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean she made it?" And my mom's like, "Yeah, your sister went to like a blacksmith and she forged a fucking knife."
Damn.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Like with a hammer and anvil? And my mom's like, "Yeah." She said her arm was like busted for 3 days after she did it.
Wow.
And
A regular Hattori Hanzo, I think. Is that who the sword maker was from Kill Bill?
yeah,
Hattori?
yep, Hattori Hanzo. Yeah, and you know, a lot of the time when people forge knives, they use like old steel leaf springs. I think that's what it came from. I think it was an old steel leaf spring because those are like very hard, like high carbon steel. But they're still flexible. And I think that's what it was made out of, because the handle of it looked like it used to be something else, and then it was like, heated up and pounded out and ground down into a blade. Very interesting. Like, I love knives. I don't know if you guys know this. I have a big knife collection because I'm an edgelord, literally.
Yeah.
And
What does that mean that the handle looks like it belonged to something else? Like, what do you
like
the handle of the knife?
Like it looked like this wasn't just forged from like a straight billet of steel, right? It looked like it looked like it used to be something else, and it was forged into a knife.
Okay. All right. Okay. Where did she do this? Like, there's places around where you guys live. Like, hey, fucking take blacksmithing lessons.
It happened through her work. She does like cost estimation for construction projects. Is a very like, okay, let's say you're gonna build a building, right?
Yeah.
like a skyscraper or whatever.
Sure.
My sister is the person who figures out what that's going to cost, like down to the light bulbs.
Oh, all right. So everything, not just like
Every
necessities or-
every
Right.
fucking thing.
All right. Interesting. So what? She was like estimating a blacksmithing fucking shop, or like
I don't
rent
know
there?
exactly how it happened. I all I had was I've got to talk to her. I've got to call her anyway
We need
because
her. We need her on here. What is it going to take to get her on here?
that
Not
is
like-
that is impossible. It is
What? Come
impossible.
on.
It could never fucking happen. My sister has no interest in like going up in front of people or creating content of any kind. Because
Even if you're like, come on, sister, come on, I'm your sibling and you love me. Do it for me. Do it for me.
she would not entertain the idea for even a second. Because
Fuck.
I have had this conversation with her very many times, right?
Okay.
My sister loves playing video games. She's very, she's very sharp. She's very quick-witted. She's always got, some fucking, some jab to throw at you or some, quip or whatever. I was like, dude, you should just stream yourself playing games and just talk to the chat. And then you play video games for like 6 hours a day anyway, at least. On a work day, you could monetize that shit. You could be a streamer. She's a very attractive girl. She's very pretty. Easily could be a very successful live streamer. She has absolutely no interest in doing it whatsoever. She really just does it for the love of being a gamer with a hard R.
Is there any way we could get a picture of that knife anytime soon?
Yeah,
Your mom send you a pic?
no, I mean she showed it to me in person. I don't have a picture of it.
Right. Right, but can you get one?
Yeah,
from her
I
so
can
she
get one.
show people? Yeah, I would like to know what it is, what it looks like. It's interesting. That's awesome. That's awesome to be able to, because like, okay, I've done lots of things in my fucking life, but like to be able to say, yeah, I fucking forged this knife, and I, no big deal. Here you go. This is what I did. I did this with my own 2 hands. Fucking nuts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if y'all know how much effort it takes to like forge shit.
A lot of pounding.
I watch like because this is something I've been wanting to try my entire life, and I just ain't never had the opportunity. But yeah, I watch a lot of like blacksmithing videos and stuff on YouTube, and just the fucking repetitive motion of beating that shit out with the hammer. You're beating a piece of metal between 2 pieces of metal. The hammer weighs a fucking ton. These blacksmith guys, they've all got one arm that's just insanely jacked. The one they swing the hammer with is just like twice as big as the other one. And yeah, my sister, who was this like skinny little woman, she just went and did that shit.
Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Auto B.
I get it. If you do what you like for money, then it becomes work and stops being fun. It takes a special kind of person to do what they love for money. And I love dancing too much.
Auto B a stripper. That's a great name, by the way. But yeah, I wouldn't know anything about doing what you love for money, because I fucking hate this. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Dashie, you alive over there? Oh, got a dick in your mouth. Okay.
I just got it. I need something in my. I need to eat something. I'm eating this cookie / graham cracker, I guess.
But yeah, when I saw that knife, I felt envious for the first time in a very long time. That's not an emotion I usually feel very often. But yeah, I felt jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Listen for Tonkatsu Sinclair.
Shay the
It just
pussy.
means you're special.
I am very special. I'm possibly the most special person who's ever lived.
Or, mm-hmm. Oh God.
Oh, you know, you know what I did?
Mm.
I've been bad, Dashie.
Mm. Mm.
What do you got in your face over there?
I told you I'm trying to eat something. I just drank something. What did you do?
I started playing action timing in again.
Fucking sigh. All right.
I know.
I gotta order food now.
I missed my girls. You know.
You think? Okay.
That's what got me back into it in the end, right? It wasn't, addictive behavior. It was just emotion. Like I missed them.
You're cheating on Satsuki is what you're fucking doing right now. All right.
Whoa,
Just saying. Hmm. Bing, 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 bing.
This is a completely different thing.
You almost ordered a pizza right now. Had my CC credit card info typed in and everything. Why didn't you finish it? Sunday would work. What's wrong with pizza? I need to eat. I need to get some food. Fuck.
All right, you need to get some food.
Yeah,
I need to pee
sure, yeah.
again. So what we're gonna do is take like a quick intermission here, and then we'll fire the stream back up. Sound good?
I mean, sure. I mean, I could just stay. You go pee and stuff, and you just talk and order. And if anybody want to come, yeah, just go pee. Everything's fine.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, you've always ordered online anyway. Why does everybody want to see Tonkatsu's feet? Like, go look online. There's a picture. There's feet out there. She already had it. She already has her tootsies out there. Don't ask me to hum Jack Swat. Also, Discord doesn't let me show you my incredible talent of singing. Because I'm an amazing singer. Said no one ever. No one. He. All right. I'm going to give you this link, guys. Go if you haven't been in there yet. Go to Discord. All right. Go hang out with us. I think pretty soon we're gonna have a call-in, fucking stream where you can tell your stories or no, well, you can tell a story mostly. So, also, if your name is different in the Discord than it is out here, please say it in the chat because it really makes a huge difference. And I want to hang out. I want to get to know you guys. All these names that we know. I mean, I've DM'd a couple of you who still ignore me, make me beg for you to come hang out. You know who you are. You know who you are. You do. You really want that fart. Captain Derp, you're the number one, fart. What's that called, I guess? Oh, fuck, I can't think of the name. You just want it. You don't let us forget, which I appreciate because it's hilarious. I wonder if that's ever going to happen again. If somewhere, like out of nowhere, we're talking, and then Katsu farts, and then she'd be like, oh, "Guys, did you hear that? Because that time was so funny. And she actually farted, and she was so happy. She's like, "Did you guys hear me?" And we weren't able to hear it. Her little face.
Listen for
Like, "Oh, guys,
Tonkatsu
did you hear that?"
Sinclair.
She was so happy. Oh.
Hey, now that Katsu is gone, did you know that Dashie has a Patreon where she does react content on media such as movies and shows? You can find the link in the description below.
Now, although Nacho is absolutely correct, you can always, come check out my stuff.
Listen for
How dare you
Tonkatsu
wait for Katsu to be
Sinclair.
gone for you to do that, huh?
Katsu
Doesn't have to
is
be
gone. I'm right
Good
fucking
morning.
here.
Lol.
Good morning,
Hey, well
Lowell. You back? What's up? Are you back? You are. We need to change the light bulb. How many Katsus does it take to change a light bulb, guys? Thank you, Anton. Look at that. Isn't it crazy how we have different results all the time with different... What's wrong with my face right now? Do I have dots and spots? Technology. My shirt is stupid. Let me get dressed. Let me get changed. Do I have... Hiya.
Were you talking about the fart again while I was gone?
Yeah, Captain Derp always reminds us. Yeah. Nope. I don't have the thing. Where's my whip? Where's my riding crop? Come on out.
No, I'll tell you how many Katsus it takes to change a light bulb. 2.
Is that it?
That's it.
Story ends there, guys. Thank you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 2.
No, it's one to change the light bulb, and then the other one to hang herself from the light fixture. One of us gets to, fall into the sweet embrace of death.
It's exciting. Can we watch one day? Whenever.
Whoa! When I kill myself,
Why would you bring that up? Why?
why not?
I don't want you to go away. I want you to live forever, forever, forever. That's my echo.
One of you gets to David Carradine. No, see, David Carradine wasn't trying to kill himself. He was trying to choke himself so he could come harder. It was his autoerotic asphyxiation.
Autoerotic oops fixation.
Yeah, I'm really having trouble with words today. Like I'm intending to say one word and then I just say a different one.
Okay. The cables are not connected. Sorry, you're late, Arca Corona. No excuses. I love when people do that, though. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, sorry, my bad. Wow, it's really dark now. Look at that.
Yeah, no, we really got to change.
Wait,
we really got to change the light bulb in here.
Did you see that? That was an actual matrix. We haven't had that for like months. It was a little wavy. Wave.
I could adjust the chroma key so it stops, but then what's gonna happen is your shirt is gonna be transparent. So.
Oh, guys. Is it gonna look like I'm not wearing a shirt, or you're just gonna look through me? Actually, do you want me to go back to the regular stuff? We can
No, it's fine. Let's play around with this.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck me up, guys.
All right.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Go ahead and fuck me up.
Fuck me
That's
up.
what I love to
Enjoy
hear.
it. Do it.
All right. 121.90. All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, now you're a ghost. Yeah, no.
Forgot my camo. Remove. You could see through me. No. Oh.
Yeah, see, I can get rid of the flickering lights, but then your shirt is transparent.
Okay. Let me change outfits. Maybe changing outfits may do a thing.
Yeah, I mean, whatever has the least blue in it possible.
All right. I think just red. Then I'll go with the red devil one. That should have the absolute no blues.
Tadno the Magi asks, Dashie, will you please come haunt me? You've got a request here
Haunt you?
for a haunted.
You want me to warn you? You want me to come up behind, sneak up behind you, and whoop?
Yeah. Sneak up behind, fondle the balls. Finger the beehole.
I have no. No. How about here? This doesn't have any blue. No. All right. This should. Oh shit.
Ronan Andre says, speaking of WWE, I was at SmackDown last night. Wow, so you like actually went to a live wrestling match? That's fucking cool.
Who was speaking of WWE?
Dude,
Who was doing that? Were you?
Dude, Chad is just having like conversations with each other.
Oh,
They're
right.
barely paying attention to what we're saying.
Fine.
I was reading some of the shit earlier. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about. They're just doing their own thing, and they're kind of like, oh yeah. I don't know. These streams are kind of like it's like being in a bar, chatting shit with your buddies, and then there's like the TV on up in the corner, and that's us. You glance over at it every couple minutes, be like, oh yeah. This is Dashie and Katsu. There we go.
No
See, that works great.
Right.
That works
All
great.
right. Okay. I'm out. I have an outline, which is cool. I'm popping out at you. Ah!
Oh look, I can make you grayscale.
Oh no! I have to cross the river Styx.
Dashie's feeling sad. She's feeling sad right now.
I'm gonna cross it. Oh.
All right, there.
You fuck me up. Make me. What happens if you take out the red? That'd be fun. I'd be like invisible tits and dress.
I mean, we can see what happens.
Yes, do it. Fuck me up, I said. Come on.
All right.
Make me feel it.
So, someone type this number in the chat. 071649. 071649. Please, somebody. Thank you. All right, now let's see. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, what? What is that? What is that? That's so weird.
That's what happens when I do a red chroma
Such an
key.
airhead. Such an airhead. I have enemy in the mind, enemy in the brain. Look at that.
I'm gonna try to fuck it up as much as possible.
No. Let me see. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about.
There.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Look
There,
at that shit.
check that out.
Oh. Guys. Oh.
You're like a phantom. Your very body is a portal to another dimension.
Oh.
Spartan says that slaps.
We'll go all around and
Hey,
what happens if I go
hey.
over here? Oh no, okay. Just want to see what. Look at my fucking. That's scary. Look at my face right there.
Don't keep your ghostly energy away from me.
No, now I'm gonna make it bigger.
Give me a chill. Oh, Jesus. Dash, is that someone says Dashie's an art house film? Yeah, no, this is an independent production right here, to be sure.
So I guess you have to like not You have to have the blue in the background there. You can't put the stuff. My face so weird looking at myself.
I mean, I could do an additional chroma key. Let's see what happens if I do that.
It's just gonna make me disappear, and that's about it. Ew! Oh God, no.
Hold on. I haven't even. I'm not even there yet. All right, it was
Help!
071649.
Help! Oh my lord! Wow, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That's fucking. Whoa.
It's the ghost. It's the ghost of Dashie Li.
Fucking crazy.
Uh-oh.
That's super creepy. Cats. I'm getting scared. I'm gonna have nightmares.
There, we just take the color, take the color out. You're a specter.
What'd you call me?
A specter.
Look, I'm half Hispanic, okay?
No, not that kind of specter.
Look, I can say
That
it.
kind of specter.
Look at my teeth, though. I have a
That's
fangs.
that's a specter.
Ah.
You're
That's my word.
you're a specter.
Ah. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Fangs.
We should do this for Halloween. I should do this to both of us for Halloween. We can be
That'd
ghosts.
be so fucking cool. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Just have us like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome. And then
Here.
you really be like,
Let's try it right now. I'll do it
the
to
whole
my
street can
feet.
just stay like that.
Yeah, all right. I'll do it to my feet too. Let's do it right now.
Feet.
Feed,
Oh,
not
feet.
feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, what's how come it's just your feet?
You already seen my feet. Don't be asking for that again. That was a one time only deal.
I like how. I really like this. I like the way that looks. It's pretty cool.
All right, let's see.
Don't mind us. We're just fucking around. You want me to slime you, some pony? I'll slime you, alright. You gotta hit the right button, though.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh wow, look at the fucking eyes! See what I'm saying? That's hot.
Yeah, I made it like
Guys, what do you think?
I made it like a complementary color to my eyes. So
Yeah.
hold
This is so fun.
on.
You guys having a good time? I know I am. Boosting the eyes, huh?
I'm haunting you. I am hauntingly beautiful. You know what I mean?
It's the truth. It is absolutely true. Black sclera, yeah. I love that. I love that design when it's like a character that has black sclera. It's hot.
Mega Fat says, can't wait for the spooky iLadies next month. That's right. Halloween's coming up. Everyone.
Fast.
We will see what happens.
Eyes. Eyes.
Oh man, I could fuck
yeah, we
around
should
with this all day.
Dude, we should do this, and then, like Spartan says, we should have the fucking graveyard in the back again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a Halloween background.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, now I'm completely. That's funky as fuck.
Oh,
Why is that?
I'm fading. I'm fading into the afterlife. Oh no.
I don't see you at all. I don't see me at all. Where'd you go? Again, guys,
And
don't
I'm
mind
back.
us. We're just fucking around.
All right, Pete Katsu. Thank you. I hope at least one person comes to my funeral.
I'm gonna die before you do, so.
I don't know about that. I'm speed running. I'm like speed running life right now.
Oh. It's a toss up. Where am I in the feed that you're feeding me? I'm nothing. I'm not there.
Hold on.
There you go. That is so cool. I love it so much. No
This
fair.
fucking-
You get
this
to
fucking
keep your
trippy.
yellow eyes. I don't get to keep my eyes. You get to keep yours. That is cool though. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes, you guys. Come closer, please. Let me see your eyeballs. Oh my god, that's even. Please. Yo quiero más. Me gusta mucho los ojos.
Yeah, I made the chroma key like a dark purple. So it'd do most of my hair and my shirt. But yeah, it doesn't take out the yellow.
Jealous.
Like, let me see. I can give you a little more color.
Yeah, we gotta talk to chat for a moment. Where are you, chat? Because my page just disappeared. Need to get food. What should I get?
I don't do the Uber Eats thing anymore. But if I was, well, actually, to be honest, if I was to order food right now at this moment, I would order a pizza from Papa John's.
They
I
work
order
here?
one of them pepperoni,
Oh,
double pepperonis.
Dude, I forgot to tell you. They opened a Dave's Hot Chicken around me, but it's I don't know what it said. Farther away, so there's an extra charge. So
Oh,
here's that.
I mean, if you can get Dave's Hot Chicken at a decent price, then do it.
And it's not all spicy, right?
No, well, you can choose your spice level. They've got like 7 or 8 levels, ranging from no spice at all to, you know, like the nuclear option where you shit your intestines out the next morning. I fall.
Oh, okay.
I fall in the middle. Right? I like some spice. You know, I get the medium. I get the medium one, and that's plenty for me. But you know, you could get like the light mild.
No, I want
Dave's.
the non-existent whatsoever. Don't even like.
You
put
want
it on
just
the same
no
table.
nothing spicy at all. Yeah, well they have
Oh.
that. They got that option.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Check out your eyes. I put the color back.
I have to look over there to see it. Giving myself a backache. Oh, well, I can update chat about something real quick, but I don't really want to get too much into it. Just one thing, and then I don't want to talk about it. Get the results of my MRI, and along with so many other millions of things, which was, you know, it's one of those where it's like, I better find something and it better be like horrible, because that way at least it'll answer my fucking question as to why it's like this.
Oh yeah.
It was worse than I thought. I'm laughing because it's stupid. And also to top it off, I literally have a hairline fracture in my spine, so I have a broken back. I'm talking to you guys with a broken back. That's fucking, I don't know, that's nice to say. All right, no more talking about it. Yeah. I mean, you guys can say whatever, but like,
I've got a broken liver.
I have answers. I have answers. You know. Why are you competing? God, you really are. You have a competitive. I'm kidding. I don't know what to say about that.
Hey, you know what? You ascribe such negative emotions to like everything I say.
Help.
Right, I was trying to like stand in solidarity with you. You know, you're like, I got a broken back. I was like, yeah, I got a broken liver. I was
as
trying.
Long as you can as long as you can solidarity's nuts, we're good.
Fuck you. All right. You got me.
All right.
You got me there. No, I was trying to like relate. I was trying to relate. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you automatically assume I'm being an asshole.
How dare I?
Yeah.
How dare I, guys?
How
I
do?
fuck it so much.
Please answer your own question. How do you dare?
Usually standing up.
I'm trying to figure that one out, actually.
Cakesoid says, please don't lift heavy stuff, Dashie. Well, I'm carrying her ass all day, so yeah.
Wow.
JK, yeah.
So that's what you think.
Incredibly
That's
rude.
what you think this is.
Hello? You didn't say incredibly rude. Ugh.
You-
God, I quit.
No, because now I know you like that, so I'm not going to say it anymore.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I should have known. The nerve. Yet again, how dare I? Oh,
How dare you? How do you dare?
how do it? Lift your legs. If I lift my legs, I wish it was like Goldfinger from Austin Powers when he lifts his roller skates. Like, just whoop, my leg is up.
You'll see, Mr. Powers. I love gold.
Gold. I have to touch the. I don't know. Feel a bit the texture.
Smoke on a pancake.
Bong in a blitz.
Cigarette in the waffle.
Pipe in a grape.
Oh, I gotta rewatch those movies. I've been seeing it forever. I haven't watched those since I was a kid.
We gotta do the second one. Did we watch just the first one with everybody? Or did we watch 1 and 2?
I think it was just the first one. But don't quote me on that. I can't remember anything.
We gotta continue.
Which was the one
Well,
with
Brent,
Which was the one with Fat Bastard in it? Was that the second or the third?
the second one has. Yeah, no, I think Fat Bastard. It starts in the second one. Yeah, he that's where we first meet him.
All right.
Brandon Martinez. Dash is a good name, but it all is a pony. But see, my name is not just Dash. It's Dashionetta Renee Lee. All right, it's fancy.
A beautiful, melodious name. I'm still dicking around with the chroma keys. Check it out. I'm just like a pair of eyes.
I like it. Woo. Oh, what would happen with your, with that dress, the Alice dress with the makeup? What would that look like? Even scarier, like the black, the thing on your face. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Let's try that.
Yeah. It's a beautiful name, Dashie. Thank you. My mom, Tonkatsu Sinclair. I don't know who named me. Not gonna lie. Look at those pictures. Even now, just you. That boob window, though, very out there. Look at her. Oh my god. So evil. Why you so evil, huh? Why you so little evil?
I'm not
You gotta be
evil.
so evil.
I'm just stylish. I'm stylish. I have a dark aesthetic. You know,
So serious.
when you goth as a teenager, you carry that with you for the rest of your life. You know, even if you stop being like super goth, I've like
That's fucking hot. Look at that guy. That's beautiful. I snorted a little.
like I you know. Oh, I was gonna say, you know, I used to be goth, and I still like have all my old clothes. So like, almost all my clothes are black. You know, I like to dress up nice and pretty for the streams and all that, but the day to day, I basically just wear like a black T-shirt and a pair of black pants, and it's terrible, because you know I don't want to go out wearing this dress. I'm gonna like sweat through it. It's gonna be awful. I'm gonna have to have it dry cleaned. Fuck that. So you know, I just wear my casual clothes out in the everyday world, and it sucks when it's like summer. You know, because all my clothes are black, so I go outside and I immediately get hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're gonna
and-
see her. In my head just does things to everything. Just her walking out of her door and just big poof, just melts. That's Tonkatsu.
Ashistelia says it's tough being goth sometimes. Yeah, no, in the summer, it sucks being goth in the summer. I like back when I was a kid and I was really goth. Some of y'all have seen pictures of me back then, but yeah, I had all these. I had like complicated clothing choices and all these rings on my fingers and all this shit. And yeah, you're just hot all the time because you're wearing like 3 layers, and then you got metal all over your hands.
Mm-hmm. Tough to be metal in the South. Mad Cat. Why is that? Do they like make fun of you or something? Why is it tough?
I have actually been learning how to deal with heat, though.
Okay.
This is something I've realized very recently. I was thinking about this today, because you know, every day I gotta go to the store, right, to get food or beer or whatever it is that I need, and it's only like a 3-block walk. Actually, it might even just be 2 blocks. But it's been hot as all motherfucking hell around here recently. And, you know, I treat everything I do like a mission. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to get this done in the smallest amount of time possible. So, like, I go to the store and I'm like marching down the street, walking as fast as I can, and it's fucking frying out, and I get all sweaty, and I sweat through my clothes, and then when I get home, I have to take a goddamn shower. I gotta take another goddamn shower, even though I just took one that morning. You know, I fucking hate the shower.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I've realized with heat, you can't fight. You can't fight heat. You can't fight through it. You gotta just like roll with it. You gotta walk at like a languid pace, you know, and not let your adrenaline get up, and just you gotta just kind of amble down the sidewalk. You know what I mean?
So you reduce your like, I gotta get this done fast, and you know, boom, 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 and you just go with the flow. And...
Right, exactly. Like instead of being like, I gotta get there and back.
Yeah.
You know, because like in the winter when it's cold, if I need to go buy beer, I can go there, buy the beer, and get back in like 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
But in the summer when it's hot, I just gotta move slower. Just gotta.
Okay, I see what. Get your heart rate down. Like don't
get your heart rate up. Don't get your hackles up. Because that's
into the heat. Like John Bayet says, relax into the heat. Just move. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Because my first instinct is to fight everything.
Okay.
You know, I go out there, I start walking down the street, I feel myself starting to sweat, and then I get angry, and I'm like, fuck you, heat. You know, I'm gonna move even faster, so I get out of this heat as fast as possible. But the problem is, the air conditioner's been busted at the store for like the past 2 years now.
Oh,
So it's
you can't
even
It's
even hotter. It's even hotter in there than it is outside. It is a furnace in this fucking place. So I realize I just have to chill. I just have to chill. You know.
Sucks because you can't even find respite. You're like at least looking forward to that quick cold. No, it's even harder. Ew.
Yeah, no, the only relief is when I go to the fridge and I open it to, you know, grab like a 40 of Mickey's or whatever, and then all that cool air is just blowing on me. Mm-hmm. You know, because for some reason their fridge works perfectly fine. They just can't get the goddamn air conditioner to work. And
do you sometimes get so hot to where you just strip completely and you're just like completely naked, or not that hot?
Oh, if I'm alone, I'm naked.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah.
If I'm alone, I'm naked. Period.
Yep.
I keep my like, you know, my underpants on sometimes. But yeah, if I'm sleeping, I'm completely naked. I've got the AC on all night, 69 degrees. I would turn it down lower, but you know, it's got to be 69.
Yeah, there's no fighting it.
Yeah, no, I'm a perpetually overheated person.
Your little furnace.
Yeah, no, you like, especially my crotch. Like the entire snooch area is just constantly like burning up, and it's not because I got herpes. All right, it's just temperature. It's just temperature.
You're just constantly a fire crotch without any fucking.
Dude, no, that entire crotch area just radiating. You could cook. You could fry an egg. You could fry an egg on my inner thigh.
Your crotchular region is always Oh God.
You could fry an egg on my inner thigh. Just crack it on there. Just be like, Katsu, give me a leg. Just spread them for a second. Crack an egg on there.
From, Interspecies Reviewer. Yeah. Right? Like that bitch from Interspecies Reviewer. They get that.
Yeah. Yeah, they put the sausage in his snooch and it cooks it.
To sear it. Gross.
What do you mean gross? It sounds delicious.
Okay, gross for what goes inside, and hello, like infection. Delicious, sure, but you know, like you gotta think about UTIs. UTIs, man.
Get some nice Italian sausage.
Oh yeah. Good foot long.
Slip it in there.
Fuck. What are we talking about? Quality content.
But yeah, someone a minute ago was saying that they prefer cold. Yeah, Ronan Andres was saying he prefers cold, and I absolutely am with you on that, because see, the thing about cold is you can fight it. Right? You can fight cold. You can't fight heat. With cold, you can be like, you know, if you're walking down the street and you're cold, you can be like, fuck you, cold. I'm just going to move faster and heat my body up. Heat,
okay, yeah.
Heat, you can't fight it. You can't tell it to go fuck itself. Heat, you got to like, you just kind of got to swim through it, move as slowly as possible and not get worked up. Because that's what happens to me. I feel myself beginning to sweat, and then I get angry, and then my adrenaline gets going, and I start moving faster, and it just makes it worse. It's like a feedback loop. Cypher says...
I'm always cold.
Thank you for the super chat. Cypher says, you could insert an egg, and it would come out hard-boiled. Well, like in my ass?
Your crotchular region.
Yeah,
your
just like between my legs. Just kind of sandwich it in there.
I know, or actually put it in the snooch where you could just like pop it like
Dude, my
Can't
my
even make it.
like the insides of my legs could be like a fucking panini press. You know, you just make a sandwich, put it on one thigh, and then I just like drop the other one down on top of it, and just go for a minute.
Yes, so that
then
for all of you that
pull it
say
out
you want to
and it's
die
nice and
between,
toasted.
for all of you that say you want to die between Katsu's thighs, it's not just the squeezing; it's the temperature. So
Yeah, no,
are you sure about that?
Yeah, you won't die from suffocation. All right, you won't die from. See, you have this fantasy in your head, you know, where you stick you stick your head between my thighs and you die of the musk or whatever. Is your sick thing you got going on in your head? No, you're gonna be burned to death. All right. I will fucking barbecue you.
This is what you can't talk about, Captain Derp. Captain Derp, all you talk about is like poop this and big donkey dicks that, but you can't talk about this, huh? Putting up your throwing up emotes.
But yeah, you were saying you're the opposite. You're always cool.
But yeah, always. Especially my feet. My feet are always cool. I always need them socks on. I don't know why I'm like this. Dude, if we like for whatever fucking reason like end up living together like a roommates and stuff, we would be not only at each other's throats because we're just us, because we fight over that thermostat so much.
Well, no, we wouldn't, because I have a portable air conditioning unit.
Okay.
Like the thermostat doesn't do shit. Like I
Let's
can
say if it's like central air.
I could turn that shit all the way down, and it doesn't make a difference. I have like for my bedroom, I have an air conditioning unit. My wonderful parents actually bought it for me as a birthday present, because I'm always bitching about the heat, but I'm too cheap to spend. It was like $500 or some shit for this AC unit. It's a really nice one. And so finally, it was either birthday or Christmas a couple of years ago. They bought me an AC unit, and it just absolutely changed my entire fucking life.
Mm-hmm. Dude, like, thank God you live like in Oregon too, because imagine if you're like in Texas, like you'd shoot everybody.
Well, I used to live in California. It gets real hot.
Like,
it gets real hot down there.
Dude, yeah, in the wintertime, I'd probably be hugging Katsu the whole time. I'd just like be her backpack. She'll be like a little furnace for me, a little heating pack.
Dude, that would work. Cause I could heat. I could heat you up, and then like your freezing little tootsies could, they could absorb all the heat and cool me down.
Seriously, I could put my fucking foot like on your side or stomach or whatever. You'd be like, "What the fuck? Get it? That's cold. My feet are always fucking cold."
No, I'd be like, oh.
Nice. You hear the sizzle. Is it humid? Is it humid in Portland?
Not. Well, it rains a lot. We had a couple of humid days this summer, but mostly it's just heat, and it's getting worse every year.
It's
like every year since I've been here, the summers have been hotter, and the winters have been colder. Everything fucking froze over this last winter. Everything. That's when I slipped on the ice.
This past year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Fucking
Babsy-kun. I haven't seen your name in a while. How are you? Babsy-kun the Glowy. I competed in an ugly viewer contest, came in third. Okay. What?
Sounds like there's two unfortunate motherfuckers out there.
I guess.
Props to you.
All right, congrats, I guess. Oh my lord. I think it's gonna be that time very soon, though, Cats.
Oh yeah.
You gotta watch your Elf anime.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Elf anime and I'm gonna play Action Time and then.
All right, I'll see you next week. I haven't talked to you in forever. When are we hanging? I miss you so much.
I know. I fucking. When I'm depressed, I like isolate. I don't talk to anybody.
Well, we're kind of on the same boat, so it's double that. That's why I should clear it up. I'm not just being like, Tatsu, why aren't you hanging out? No, I'm feeling the same way. I isolate too. So this is where we get together. Thank you guys for bringing us together. All right. But yeah, very soon gonna be done here.
I just can't stay away from that fucking game. I spent like
Scrabble again.
I spent like another $100 on it last night.
Oh, no, let's play Scrabble.
If you're wondering where your money goes, ladies and gentlemen, it goes to my utterly degenerate hobbies.
Don't say that. Fucking, she pays her fucking bill. She's just being a douche right now. She doesn't.
I barely had to pay any bills for the last couple months because I don't have any health insurance.
Just stop it. Be more positive, for fuck's sake.
No,
Then you're gonna bring me down. Then both of us are gonna be like, oh, and then everybody's gonna leave, and then we're not gonna make it to 69K.
No, that's all. That's all getting taken care of. You know, as I said last week, my dad, Mr. Saul Sinclair, is helping me get new health insurance. He's an expert at this type of stuff, and yeah, it looks like I'm basically going to be able to get the same health plan I had before, but for free.
Very nice. I don't know. I beg you to talk to him. I need to talk to him too, remember? He needs to help me. All right.
Pat M says your dad's a real one, Katsu. Yeah, no, he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good guy. The only gripe I have with my dad, there's only one. There's only one gripe. And it is that he does not know how to occupy a kitchen with another person. That's his only character flaw. He doesn't know how to do the kitchen dance. You know what I mean? Like when you're using a kitchen with somebody else, and like you're both making something, right? And you're kind of keeping an eye on each other. To okay, she's gonna, like, if it's with my mom, like I know, she just like opened up the can of sauce, right, for the spaghetti, and she's gonna throw it in a saucepan. The saucepans are above the fridge, so I should stay out of the way of the fridge, so she can go get that. And then, like, she knows when I need like a plate or a bowl or whatever, and so I'm about to get that, so she stays out of the way of the cabinet, right? My dad doesn't have that sense. You know what I mean?
Doesn't like anticipate. Doesn't know how to like. Yeah, no, I get it. Is he just stand in the middle every single time, or does it seem like he almost purposely goes in front of you, but he doesn't mean it?
No, it's not on purpose. It's just like,
no, I know.
There'll be two people in the kitchen, like, making food, and he'll be standing like right in front of the stove looking at his phone, and then you just gotta be like, hey man, get all the way.
Shoo.
And then
you take a ball next time, be like, want this? Go get it, boy. Get out of here.
And then he gets like a little offended about it. He's like, everybody acts like I'm always just in their way, and I'm like, because you are. Just like, we're making food here, just go sit sit in the armchair or whatever. Why do you got to be standing in front of the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna kick off for the night. Or kick down, rather.
It's good to know that we're gonna be ready for our spooky Halloween. I like this spookiness. I like Hatu's eyes the best of it all. Guys, thank you for hanging out.
Yeah,
You're
let
welcome
me,
for streaming, Back Squat. You're welcome.
let me bring us back to the realm of the living. Damn it!
iLadies, come back.
What was
You
that
can
number?
blame it on chat. Oh, what was the
fuck?
number? Oof, that's all the way up there.
017. Anyone remember it?
Fuck, we can't even go
017
back to that.
something.
What time though? We'll never be able to see that. We'll find it. That's fine. That's fine.
You
Love
guys
you,
are
Joel.
assholes. 69 420.
Now, don't try to remember. We're not gonna find it.
071649. That was it.
All right. Good job. You can blame it all on me. I'm hungry. I know. Get up and move around and stretch. To stretch. Oh. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. So cool. We look so cool. Wait a- No! Nice. Oh, I'm back. Look like I just
Alright.
woke up.
We got you, and then. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So evil looking.
Bam!
Oh, hey, bam! There she is.
Alright,
She's evil, you guys.
we are back in
All right.
our full corporeal bodies, and
Hmm?
we're gonna wish you Merry Christmas, Happy
Yes.
New Year, Happy Halloween, and
Mwah.
yeah, big mwah.
Love you guys. See you next week, hopefully. Peace. Later. Oh, my voice just fucking cracked.